Oh shit alert, Louis clothes, calling women sisters, Louboutins and Gucci shows. Well,
what is up? Another beautiful Saturday morning. Yeah, for once, it's not snow. This might be the best weekend we've had.
And it's going to be 60 degrees coming up.
Today?
Like Tuesday,
Oh,
Wednesday.
yeah, it's probably the best.
Ooh, I can't wear my cutoffs.
The best stretch of week we're gonna have weather-wise here in Detroit in 2018. So, yeah, it's something to look forward to. Yeah.
I got a quick question.
What's up?
White Ranger, how was your Valentine's Day?
Uh-oh.
It was lovely.
Okay.
No, okay.
Well, that was very short, especially like.
Yeah, I think it's better that way.
Yeah, probably. You know,
why do I
save the names.
Why do I feel like there's something that you guys know that I don't know?
I don't. I'm not, and I don't want to unveil it right now either. I just want to get general idea.
You're not ready to.
Valentine's.
You're not ready to come out yet.
Nope.
Wow.
Like I said, when I wake up, never mind. Okay.
How was your Valentine's?
I went to the
was fabulous.
chiropractor and I did stuff like
that was
like
it?
doctor stuff, not like.
You're
I took a nap.
You're dating a chiropractor?
Yeah.
That's what I heard. All right.
Then I went to lunch with my mom.
Can we get that all drop?
No.
And we don't have an
not ready.
intern, so.
I know, yeah, I know. Shout out to Julian. Get it together, Jay.
But yeah, glad to be here.
I know. Everybody's all cheery. I feel like I'm bringing the room down right now.
A little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of a rough morning.
If I had an intern for you, I'd get you some coffee, but.
Man, it's not. I need a hitman off of Craigslist, but
Hey.
but no. So just in case you stumbled across the show, I am your host, the African Caesar.
All hail Caesar!
You got dethroned.
It is gonna be one of the mornings.
Roman Empire, ruler of the world.
And then sitting to my left, my right hand man, Francis 313.
Looking good, Francis. Well rested. Like you've been pitching, not catching.
I know, whose music is this?
It's a show from Nick, I think, like Zach Manager.
What? I was gonna say, this sounds like some music I would hear, like taking my daughter to Journeys.
It's on Nick. It's on
Yeah.
Nickelodeon. Or it was.
Yeah.
I like it. Thank you.
I think it's real upbeat.
It is. It's like my life.
And then last but not least, we got a little bit of sunshine in the room.
How's business? Booming. Like.
So he didn't do any. Oh, dang! Wow. Ooh, man. So I'm guessing.
I was supposed to be at All-Star Weekend trying to find. Never mind.
See. So he didn't bring you out there with
I
him.
decided to come here instead of there. So.
Nah, well, one, I appreciate that, but two, obviously, there's a little bit of trouble in paradise between you and Ben Matthews. What is he?
Guys, let's just like on record. I don't know this guy.
Nah,
It was
I see
fun,
you.
like playing this.
Yes, there you go. We don't believe you. You need more people. Yeah, so I mean, hopefully you guys work it out and resolve it. You know, you guys are such a cute couple.
You guys are.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that's legal, but we'll not get into that. But
I'll watch for the phone to ring if he calls.
I
Benjamin
should hit him up for an
Kicks,
interview. I
if you're
feel like he
looking,
would reply.
listen.
You don't
should.
think he'll reply?
I think he would.
Oh, I know he would.
All right, well, TBD.
Send him the number.
As if he doesn't have it already.
I guess
He
like,
meant
No,
to the
no,
show.
for the
He
show.
meant to the show.
Of course he's got her
I know,
digits.
yeah.
Come on.
It's
I slid into her DMs long
it's
ago.
not exactly. It's not.
But
a
yeah,
shock,
I'm
not a
glad to be
surprise.
back. It's been a wild week of news and things, and
I know, like
It's been
you've been gone
crazy.
for so long, you've been able to start like this is a whole new season of the Sneaker Box podcast. All right, so anyway, this is the Sneaker Boss Podcast of Sneaker Bar Detroit, a part of the Crep Tech family. What's the point of spending all that money on your shoes if you're not going to keep them clean long enough to get your money's worth? Practice safe stunting. What the hell? Practice safe stunting. Go to criptech.com and get your shoes some protection. I wasn't ready for that. Also, make sure to follow us.
Sheesh.
Also, make sure to follow us on Instagram at the _podcast. I'm telling you,
I gotta send somebody here when I'm not here to do
No,
my job.
I'm saying
because-
we might actually get our money's worth out of her today because I am in like that type
Oh,
of
I'm-
mood.
I'm
today.
Oh, are we doing
ready.
that? Can
I'm
we
in
do
top
that?
of that mood today.
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, bet.
Oh,
All
is this going to be an uncensored episode?
Yeah, it's gonna be a
No,
balancing
this
act.
means I'm hosting the show.
Basically, I'm gonna have to give you the steering wheel. Follow us on Twitter at the _, and follow us on Facebook at the Sneakerbox Podcast page. And if you'd like to talk to us live today on the podcast, you can call us at toll free 888-799-5267. Because I feel like you're staring at my soul right now. We're doing a giveaway today.
Can I have it?
No, the Air Jordan 3s.
You gonna get blocked from the page at some point.
We got the Air Jordan 3. I don't know how many people were able to catch W's.
Did you get those?
I got mine early, so
You got yours too?
me?
You got some?
I
I
don't
saw
know. I
some.
have
We
to
can
find
talk
out.
about this later, but I saw some pretty cool forces that I was wondering if you were going after.
Oh, the Taiwan joints.
Yeah.
I got the Taiwans. I got the original pair.
Ooh.
I mean, they're patent leather and like you can't really wear them, but
But you got them. Can you do something?
I
with
know that's my bad. My bad. Let's get this squared away right now. Listen. The Ghost of Jumpman Boston
that?
coming.
Make a song on it. Happy belated birthday to JB.
Yes, JB and Michael Jordan.
Yep.
And I feel like there's some other people that we should probably
Me?
mention. Yes,
I have
yes,
one.
yeah, you had a yes.
Ready?
That's true.
Oh,
Gatorade.
and I
Is it in you?
turned. It's my Jordan year, so.
Oh yeah, 23. Shout out to,
Like
I don't know
the
why
Jumpman.
that if
I'm real old. I watch
Wait,
Family
so you're
Feud
saying you're
and
legal?
Wheel of
I just feel like
Fortune
you've been
and
knitting the last 2 weeks.
I mean, it's,
Candy Crush. I'm gonna play Words with Friends with White Ranger soon.
Oh, nice.
so I mean, we got it's Michael Jordan's birthday, Ed Sheeran's birthday, Paris Hilton's birthday, Denise
Oh
Richards'
yeah,
birthday.
Paris Hilton.
What?
I heard she dropped a new song.
Did she? Does it bang?
That's what she does.
Shout out to White Ranger knowing what's up with the culture.
There you go. This song will never get played out.
No,
Ever.
I love when like a group of people sing this, and
Yeah.
then it gets to the end of the part, and then it goes the next part of the song,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone peaks, and then it just kind of falls off because nobody knows the tune after that.
I don't think anybody's listened to it after the 4-minute mark.
It's
It's a
downhill.
lot of people's birthdays.
There's a lot of people's birthday.
Lou Diamond Phillips, Larry the Cable Guy, Jesus.
Larry the
Right.
Cable
I know.
Guy.
Okay, people that matter.
Jesus' birthday? I thought that was in December.
Well, May. Historically. But no,
And then yours is next month, right?
yes.
We going to Disney?
I'm not even going to Disney. Unless Disney wants to. See. I didn't even bring up, for the record.
Where? I love the way
I
you
just brought it up
say
for
that
you
again.
because I knew you were gonna
My
be.
man.
Disneyland.
For the record, I did not bring up Disneyland. She did.
Yes.
So that doesn't exactly. So that doesn't disrupt my streak, right? Because I'm on a 2-week streak.
Disneyland.
I
I'm
love
on a
the show.
I'm on a 2-week streak. So that theoretically, or not even theoretically, she literally brought it up. So it's not on me. It's not my
Excuse
fault.
me while I whip this out.
Sorry, but yeah, all the happy birthdays.
Yeah,
I love
everybody,
it.
you know, you
Yeah,
happy birthday.
whatever.
I was gonna say something else. Oh yeah, so we're giving away the Air Jordan 3. If you missed out on the Air Jordan 3, make sure you follow us on Instagram along with No Joke Kicks Detroit and 8-9. Call us today. We're gonna have a little giveaway. Gonna make you answer some questions. I guess who can answer the most questions in 60 seconds.
I can answer them.
Francis,
no,
don't
you
go
don't count.
outside and be
I
like,
know,
"Where's
that's-
Francis at?" on the phone.
Yeah,
Name
And that might have
Francita.
been- that might
Francita
be-
calling in.
that might be the most impressive thing you've done in the studio, like ever. By the way,
What?
like how he has that gummy bear position on his
He's
mic.
gonna be late at 2
He's just, oh my god. No, it is impressive.
Thank you.
I do.
That's a gummy bear talking.
Yeah,
Actually,
that's exactly. All right, so anyway, let's get to the Sneaker Box Fab 5 releases from the previous week.
Fab Five.
The Fab Five. The Fab Five.
The Fab Five.
Top five.
Saw it in my dreams. 555.
Brought to you by 8-9 Manufacturing Company. 8-9 where quality meets design. Check out the collection of sneaker-based apparel by going to the website at 89.com. Make sure you use promo code TSBP to save yourself an extra 20% off of your purchase. All right. Oh, man. See, this is what happens when you show up late. So, number 5, we have the Pharrell Special Edition Adidas NMD the Human Race Trails. Is it Holly? Holy? H-O-L-I?
It's pronounced Gordon.
He asked.
I know, I was asking a question. I didn't. See, that doesn't count.
Francis?
It's not actually written here, so
It's
I
like
can't
Holly.
tell you.
I think it's Holy.
H-O-L-I.
Yeah, H-O-L-I. So it's like
Holy
holiday.
or
like-
Holly?
Or
Yeah, like
Holy.
holiday?
Like
Holly?
Like holiday.
I think it's like Holy.
Is it?
Look,
Yeah,
I
'cause
don't.
I
I
think-
think we're split, guys.
No, yeah, because I think that's it's.
So there's no
yeah.
consensus.
Wait, let's find out. Holy Festival. What is
And
it?
honestly, these could easily be part of the Dragon Ball Z
I
collection.
just hate when they do stuff like this and it just looks so nice for a female and then it doesn't come in small sizes. So let's see what. I don't know,
Well,
but I'm saying some of them
I
are
feel
like
like-
that. I
like
don't know if this one is.
Joni from UN, Jay-Z's wife has a pair.
Yeah,
Of course
but
she
some,
does.
And
yeah,
she wears like a 6.5 or something.
yeah, but I know a lot of the times they get them from overseas and it's not like the general. Like I'm not paying $2,500.
Well, I was gonna say, like, first of all, this isn't coming in most people's sizes because they probably can afford them because they're going for like such stupid prices.
The
But
price is slowly coming down on
It depends on the ones though. Like if you get like the black ones, they're relatively you can get them for $4 or $5. But if you try to get some fancy stuff,
It's a festival in India.
does it say
Is
the
that what it is?
pronunciation of?
No, it's a Hindu spring festival celebrated in the Indian subcontinent.
You didn't
So,
know that?
It's the
White
festival.
Ranger?
Oh, that
I
makes
didn't want
sense.
to brag, is all.
It makes sense. It's the festival of colors.
Oh, I see what they did there.
ooh, how many Rihannas you give it though?
Oh no, none. Don't press the button. Don't press the button. Don't press the button.
No, yeah, I know. God, no,
What? There's a button?
no, don't encourage them.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Don't
I like
encourage them.
that. Why does he encourage? Okay. That was
like a-
4. He gave it 4.
I like.
He gave it 4?
I'll give it 4.
I'll give it about 4.
Yeah, that's easy. For
You shouldn't wear those though, but
what?
those.
Oh no, I agree. There's certain shoes that
It's just not for
me
you.
and my big self should not ever try to get my feet into.
Yeah, without cutting the toes off so you can fit in them.
Next, that was 5.
Yeah, that was number 5. Number 4, we have the undefeated special edition Nike Kobe 1 Protro.
Francis,
Camo.
I think
These-
I could see you wear
these
those.
go hard.
Would you like those?
I mean, I like them, but I don't. I got a thing against Kobe.
Oh.
Oh, so you gonna let your personal bias get in the way of some good sneakers?
Yeah.
I'm not a big LeBron fan as far as basketball. I'll get into the whole Laura, whatever her face
Stop
is,
it.
Ingram later.
Just dribble, man.
But
Just
as a
dribble.
basketball player, exactly, yeah, just dribble.
Yeah, we'll save that for later.
Yeah, yep.
I
Just
like
do a
that.
podcast.
I like that they're camo, so
Yeah.
the stripper doesn't see him coming into the hotel room.
What? Oh my
I'm
god!
telling you, I honestly, you would think at this point, like I would just be like ready, and I just
I'm
find
glad
myself
you're
never.
not. Good. Next.
I'm never ready.
I'm saying just because they settled out of the court doesn't mean they
Out,
can do it.
out.
Do we have like
Go home
Yeah.
to mommy.
something reverse of
Go
Rihanna?
Yeah, Francis, go
Because,
home
like,
to mommy.
Rihanna's like pretty, but this is more like a not pretty shoe. So
Really?
is there something other than
I-
Rihanna, or we still use Rihanna?
I know Rihanna is always gonna be the bar.
I like it.
But we
Rihanna's the
still
bar.
use the Rihanna.
Nah, if you, I mean, you can venture off, like something that's so ugly. I remember, I think I said something was 3/4 Whitaker's
Yeah.
because it was just
Oh,
trash.
I mean, I'll give it a full 3 Rihanna and a forehead.
Mm.
Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond.
God.
Shine bright like a diamond.
I want to have a vote right now. Is that even shoes music? If I want to have a vote right now, like I vote to get rid of that drop. like that drop too. Both of them can go. I don't ever want to hear them in any future episodes.
But
of
yeah,
the
I think
show.
those are good. I think it's a good shoe to just to have.
Yeah, these go hard. I like them.
Yeah.
I know Molly is probably in line somewhere waiting to get these. If he doesn't already have them gifted, he's like Francis, but for like the Monday Midsole. He's like the Monday Midsole's Francis. He just gets a
He's
bunch of
probably
free
more
stuff.
appropriate than Francis, though.
Oh yeah, he's way more appropriate. Like,
Extremely appropriate.
way more
Can I
appropriate.
have another gummy bear?
Yeah, here.
Oh my god.
And that was number 4.
Yeah, number 4. Number 3.
Where the vote? Never mind. I'm not even gonna ask you.
Honestly,
This sounds like Caesar opinion, but we'll go with it.
No, actually, I'm pulling off on Instagram. I just didn't, do my due
It's fine.
diligence. Number 3, we have the Air Jordan Retro 1 Energy Goto. These were probably the ones I wanted the most.
Are we just calling this the All-Star one? Is that not this? That's what people are calling it, though. Correct?
Is that?
Yeah.
No, I've heard it. That's the first time I've heard.
No, that's what
somebody
people are
mention
calling it this
Oh, okay.
weekend.
I saw.
I've heard Goto.
Did they come in at 15?
Yes.
I'm not a fan of
I feel-
patent stuff, like patent leather, really.
Really?
Like, as far as, I don't love it.
Okay.
But as far as, like, the shoe, but there's rumor that they're going to do black and red of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not patent leather.
Like this shoe, yeah.
Oh,
Well, because I know the
Black.
bread
There's the
toes are
bread
coming
toes,
on,
yeah.
but they're not patent leather though.
Yeah, I don't love patent leather, but I mean, people like these. It's a good shoe to have. Or you were trying to get these? Weren't
I was
you?
trying to get these.
You can't
I'm about to go on a rant. I'm about to go on a rant. I feel it
You
coming.
about to go on a size 15
You know that,
rant?
right?
Yeah, no, not even a size 15 rant.
Just the regular Caesar rant.
Yeah, just a regular Caesar rant. One, I'm gonna give these 5 Rihannas because I think that they're dope.
I give them 4.
I give them a good 4 too.
So, but I'm gonna say this, man. Like, it's already
How's
what
the
February.
quality?
I haven't
That's
even
what
seen
I
them in
want to know
person.
because patent leather can be really bad.
Okay,
Or it could be nice.
Let me say this: they're not using real patent leather. They're using like some type of synthetic material that
But
looks
we
like patent leather.
learned that synthetic material when we were at Pencil Academy.
Mm-hmm.
We learned that we felt synthetic materials and
Right.
that they could be just as good as the real stuff.
Exactly, and from I got the
Ooh.
Ooh, right. Ooh, before I even said the shoe. But I got like the Dover Street joints, which is like blue and all patent leather, and it's a different material, and it doesn't crease as much as like regular patent leather. Like in comparison to
there's grades of patent leather.
Yeah, but in comparison to like the black and gold ones I have, which is like those are just crease
That
monsters.
might increase my rating a little bit if I know. Because I think when I think of patent leather, I think of that like squeaky noise.
Yeah.
And I don't like that noise.
Nah, not on these.
It's funny.
Don't look for a patent leather
mentioned-
squeaky noise back there.
It's funny you
know he
mentioned that because when I went to go do the bespoke, they showed me both patent leathers. They showed the high quality one and the one they use on everything, and like you can just side by side looking at them,
Yeah.
you can tell they're different. Like,
Right.
and then you feel it, and it's just like, whoa.
Whoa.
Why are they giving us the cheap stuff?
Right. This is gonna be my beef all year, and it's already February, and I already
You should
feel
take
it.
those from me.
I'm already like hot, or I'm not even. You know what? Honestly, I'm not even hot. I don't even care, and I think that's the point.
You're unbothered. Or
No,
you're
I'm
unbothered?
finding myself to becoming more and more indifferent to releases now, because it's like,
I think sometimes you just gotta accept things.
no, I am, but that's the thing.
Okay.
That's the point. It's like, dude, like, all right, so if you constantly taking L's, if you constantly getting rejected, or you constantly getting denied, right? At some point,
you just feel like a loser.
no, at some point you just stop caring. It's like, yo, like, you know what?
But do you still try?
Honestly, no. Like that's what I'm saying. It's already February.
think
I only
it's
try
the-
for these shoes.
You know how many
was-
shots Michael? I don't feel like giving the
Michael
quote.
Jordan was getting paid. I'm paying to take these shots. He was getting paid to take the shots. But I'm saying, basically it was about 6 shoes that I really liked. But because I knew it was gonna be a hella limited, and it was gonna, I ain't even bothered. I only went after these, and I think I went after the 17s. But then they went into a size 14. I even got bored and was like, all right, I'm gonna go after the Reebok Shack Attacks. Which, once again, anybody listening from Reebok, I really don't know who's making this call and what idiot is thinking, okay, let's take the biggest basketball player ever who wore like a size 23.
I think we talked about this
and it's
already.
giving them a limited size. Like, that's so stupid. Like, if anybody should go up to a size 15, 16, it should be a Shaq shoe. I'm sorry. Like, there's no reason why I should be able to get a Penny or an Iverson in a size 15, but not a Shaq. That just sounds stupid.
You just said you were unbothered, and you were.
No,
letting it go and
I was
not-
unbothered as far as my other point, but since I'm going on this tangent, this is why Reebok is Reebok. This is why you're owned by Adidas, and you can't come up with nothing hot unless it's a Iverson or some other out Iverson. And really, I mean, nobody's really killing themselves to get any other shoe but an Iverson. But going back to my initial point, I just think this whole limited thing, because it gets you more hype, at some point it's going to leave a lot of people jaded, because it's like, yo, I'm
Are
constantly
we
taking
talking
L's.
back to this?
I'm just saying in general.
Outside of the scope of a 15, though, people are saying that this release was more general than they talked.
I'm
it
talking
to
about, like,
be.
it just
But you're
overall.
talking about like every shoe and sizes too. But if we take
Yeah.
like the size factor out, they
Yeah.
were saying like this shoe's gonna be so limited, and I was hearing that it was more general than.
This particular shoe, yes, but then you got the
it's
you got the
bigger
Soulfly
than
17. There's a lot of.
Oh, you're angry.
I am. I just think it's just ridiculous. I don't think you need to limit. I don't know. We're already in February, and there's already been like 11
11 times.
11
Come to the club
shoes
about
that come
50
out in
times.
some like limited capacity, and I just think like
You tired?
I'm just like, dude, like, okay, I understand it. You're trying to get the hype back, right? But, you know.
I think it's working, though. Like, I mean, obviously, there's frustrated people.
But the
there.
thing about hype is just as fast as it goes up, it goes down. So at some point, the hype alone is not going to be enough to.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Long term, if I'm constantly taking nails, I'm going to stop caring. And once I stop caring, I'm not going to buy your product. You know what I'm going to go after? I'm going to go after shoes that I can get. And that leaves room from another brand to come in and undercut you in that way. So if you Nike and you listening, quit coming out with all these limited shoes all the time and trying to appease. Because really all you doing is benefiting the reseller and the hype beast. And sometimes they want the same. So, you know, people that actually love your shoes and wear them for the right reasons, I mean, you know, you're kind of leaving them out in the wind.
I think they're listening, but I also think that, as you know, like, things don't happen drastically.
Right.
So maybe in the near future, like, it will get back that
we'll
way.
see.
But it's like...
Short term, it might work.
Yeah.
I'm saying long term, big picture.
But hopefully they have a long-term plan that changes. So
we'll hope
we'll
so.
see. This was number 3, right?
This was number 3.
Okay.
I know. Like, we only got like 10 minutes.
That's why I'm trying to get you back.
Where did you see it? Oh, there it is.
What's that?
I was going to say, where did you see a 15?
No, I had a couple people. Actually, I had somebody hit me up, and I was like, "I got them for you, fam." I'm like, "Bet." And it was like $890. I'm like,
That's it?
What?
Wait, $890?
Yeah, I was like, man, if
I'm
you
on-
don't get off my,
I'm on eBay now, and I don't even see a
if you
15.
don't get off my messages, you on eBay right now?
I don't see a 15.
Yeah, no, I saw him. Well, he had a pair. He hit me up in my Facebook Messenger, and then exactly. And I think I saw a pair on StockX. So,
I mean, yeah, I would give it some time because
Yeah,
just
the price
happened.
is going to come down.
oh
I
yeah, the
mean,
price is gonna come down.
Price is low now.
No, the price. Well, I do have a problem with paying like a ridiculous amount of pair for a pair of sneakers that I'm aware. I'm not paying $800 for no shoe.
I know. I don't pay over
Yeah.
retail.
Yeah.
What did I say?
A ridiculous amount of pair.
Oh, see. What's up?
Look at that hairline. Look at that hairline.
He got that do-rag line on too. Look at that do-rag line.
Why, rat? How many times
Is
have
your
I...
mic on? Is
Is
this
this
mic on? It sounds like his mic was on. Say something else.
What's going on?
Okay, there you go. All right, cool.
Some knows. Like,
Right. So,
That kind of I was actually what y'all was talking about. I was kind of thinking on the way home.
there you go.
he was thinking.
Man, hey.
So I was like,
no.
the problem was like people were coming in, like people coming into my store and they asked for like limited edition shoes. They were shop, but it was like, hey, Will, can you help me find such and such shoe? And I was telling them like, people in the Midwest, you're not really catered to like the West Coast and down south in New York.
And especially when there's events going on like right now, ship them all there. Like,
Oh, that's another thing too.
Yes.
Like Nike.
It's already all over there.
Other
like,
cities exist outside of New York and LA. I get it. They're the biggest 2 cities allegedly in the world, but
it's crazy how that kind of operates. And it's like with all those limited edition shoes that they don't really get to sell. The retailers don't really get to sell the shoes that's at their store.
Yeah.
So then it's like, well, you guys not selling it. Well, when you coming out with 46 shoes in the 1 week and 35 of them are limited, and people also too. It's 2 sides to that coin. As a consumer, you kind of stop going after just the limited shoes because they're limited. Buy what you like. Buy the retailer stuff.
Right.
That's what's going to affect it because one of my friends who work at Nike told me that one of the reasons why the Midwest gets the same stuff because we buy the same stuff. Living in Detroit, that's absolutely true. They buy Jordans and buy whatever wave shoe, whether it be a Huarache Summer or a Presto or a Vapor Max.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, they buy the same shoe. So Nike said, why should I send you
Why should
a
we
Kobe
send you,
one?
right,
like,
and we don't know if it's going.
Yeah, but they have to take that risk. And as a consumer in the Midwest market, we have to start buying outside the norm.
Exactly.
Did you bring your son with you?
Yeah, he's back.
Yeah, he's running.
I was wondering what that sounded like.
knows.
Yeah.
This is number 2.
That was number 2. We have the Air Jordan Retro 3 Energy free throw line. I actually like the story behind these. Like at first I was like, yo, like
But
who's
do
asking?
you love the shoe?
I actually do like the shoe. I like the shoe. Initially, I was just like, yo, they just throwing like a clear bottom just for the
You
sake of
gonna
a
call
clear
it
bottom.
lazy, weren't you?
Yeah, and it was like, no, like, who's asking for that?
What's the story?
But you know, dunking from the free throw line, they got the red stripe to show where
the line.
Even though he stepped a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't even know the toe hanging
Yeah.
over, but I see.
Yeah, so I thought it was. I will say Jordan Brand, as far as telling their own story. I think
Yeah.
they've done a better job than in
But
the
it's
past.
like how, I guess my question is, obviously if you read blogs or follow news, you know why it is. But I feel like sometimes just because of the way the hype is, like the storyline gets lost.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I mean, for people that care, like me, you, and anybody else in this room, I thought it was.
I don't know about outside, but
Yeah,
no,
outside
but
is
yeah, I
wrong.
just feel like sometimes the story gets lost, and if you never read the story,
Mhm.
then you would just call the shoe lazy, or you would just buy it because you think it's cool.
Yeah. I mean, I like I said, I'm learning how to let stuff grow. Like I know I have my initial reactions, but it's like
Wow, you're growing
I'm
so
leaving-
much as a person.
I'm
so
letting
proud.
I can be wrong sometimes.
I'm so proud.
I can be sometimes, not all the time. More often than not, I'm right. But
Guru, your
I like
thoughts
this
on
shoe
these?
though.
I liked them. Once again, another super limited shoe, or
Yep.
I like them. It's a lot of threes for 1 month too, though. You know what I'm saying? I remember when they said they weren't dropping no more threes,
What
and here
did-
it is a year and a half later, 2 years maybe, and it's 4 coming out in 1 month.
Yeah.
Did we? I kind of lost track of like like 1 year is like the year of the sevens. Like what is this
Year
supposed
sevens
to be?
was 20. I want to say 2014ish,
Maybe.
going into the 2015.
But I'm just saying, I
you
feel
had
like
the
we
Hairs,
lost
Barcelona
that,
Days
though.
and Nights.
Because then we had the eights, but like I feel like
Marvin
we
the
kind
Martians.
of that kind of went away as being
kind
a
of
thing.
these?
Like now we're in 2018, and like did they stop doing that?
I think so.
I think so too, because people really only care about 1 through.
I don't think it's so much year to 7. I think people stop. I think last time they tried that, a lot of shoes sat, like the Pure Money 7s, full
Yeah, the
time.
7s sat
So
a
it's just
lot.
like we gotta switch it up every month, which is good because
I
you don't want to
think it's
buy
good. You want
the
a
same
variety.
4 shoes just in different colors in a
I
row.
agree.
Exactly. No, I agree with you on that. But yeah, I once again we're talking about the storytelling aspect. And I just feel like when you limit the people that's going to get those shoes
Get the story.
are the people that don't have a
know
chance
the
to get them.
story, or no, yeah,
Yeah,
then
like the people that
vice
care
versa.
about enough about the story don't even have an opportunity to get them. Meanwhile, you telling the story to people that don't care.
I feel like the shoes that should be limited are introductory colorways. So when you do a colorway for the first time in a silhouette, that should be limited. The OG colors or colors you brought up before, those should be general.
Or story like even shoes like this, even though it's a clear bottom, it's kind of
It's
retelling
still
that story.
Yeah.
It's so crazy because my store got 3 of the shirts to match that, or 2.
And not the
Ouch.
shoe.
It's like how can I sell the cement, and that goes to goes towards the buyers as well too. But Nike for selling it to them. But it's like how can I sell black cement 3s on Saturday when he's dunking from the free throw line and both of the shirts he got on the white cement.
That's too funny.
Yeah, I remember that always happening.
so
It's
it's-
just like they like, so you don't got a shirt that matches your shoe?
As we do, it's just like he don't got the same shoe. It's just
Yep.
those things, man.
Oh, we got a call already. Who's this? Josh from New York City?
Do you want to do number 1 real quick? Since
Uh,
we're only 1 away. Or you
Yeah,
wanna-
okay, let's do number 1. Hold on,
Sorry,
Josh. Hold on
Josh.
1 second. Hold on 1 second. We
1
can-
second, Josh.
You lost, Josh.
All right, so number 1, number 1, we have the PlayStation. My drummer's getting his money's worth. We have the PlayStation Special Edition Nike PG2. I got to.
That's why I was pointing at you.
No, I was looking like, what is she pointing to? I mean, as if people don't know what this shoe looks like already. Oh God! Okay, I clicked on the wrong thing.
Yep, you did.
For instance,
I know.
Yeah, you failed.
I know I'm failing today.
Oh.
Today is not a good day for me.
Tap, tap.
Yeah, I mean it's a dope shoe. It's probably gonna be the only good colorway of the PGs, twos.
I want that backpack.
The backpack? They had a backpack to
This
this?
is a
Friends and
backpack.
family,
The Friends
it
and
came with
Oh.
Friends and family, it came with all
Oh,
that.
I like the
Yeah.
buttons on
Ooh.
the. Yeah,
Yeah, I want that
That's
backpack.
nice. I
Yeah,
like the backpack more than the shoe.
Yeah.
I mean, the shoe's cool, but that backpack is.
Yeah,
It's the
backpack
Friends and
is kinda
family
cool.
bundle.
It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, so it's his.
I know.
Guru.
It's just the fact that,
Man.
man, you know what the same feeling I get with this shoe is the same feeling I got when the South Beach 8s dropped. Like, people went crazy for that colorway, then the 8s that followed that didn't touch them. The same thing with this shoe. They're going to go crazy over this one.
And
The
then it's
colorways
just gonna
follow
be
it. It's just not.
And then from like a company standpoint, it's just weird because you think like you just looking at numbers and you see, oh, this sells, so now I'm about to send you a bunch of these.
Or if you want to really create the hype for the shoe, or this is the first colorway in the shoe,
Mhm.
you should have sent one backpack to each store that carried the shoe and then did a live event and raffled
Yeah,
it
did
off.
something to
that
create
creates
that,
hype
yeah.
for the shoe that draws attention. That's, I mean, my goodness, bro.
Did that
Like
shoe need more
Francis
hype?
would be there for the backpack.
Huh?
Yeah, I want the backpack. Like I don't. care
It
about
was
the shoe.
just that could have drawn more attention.
But
Especially
what I said was like, did the shoe need more hype? Like,
it does. And my thing is, you did like I said in the previous show, you did a pulsating tongue, a lighting up tongue for $110 in this shoe, while other shoes who don't have with none of that technology prices are going.
Wait, how much is this shoe?
110.
It was just 110.
Yes,
That's
with
it?
that pulsating thing and all that. Yep,
See,
it's 110. So, and I was told too that next year they're going up on prices.
on the PGs
On this?
No, Jordans.
Oh, in general?
again. To what? Was it another $20 price hike?
I was just told that they're going up again.
Man.
This year they kind of kept it the same, like the hype building. The next year they
I see you wanted a pair of these, right?
Yeah.
I picked up someone from the airport. I won't say who, and I said that you wanted the Goto, and he was like, he didn't tell me that. He was like, I looked at his message. He wants the Chinese New Year's. He wants these PGs. He didn't mention the Gotos. He was like, I was down in Atlanta. I could have got them.
I forgot to even.
Yeah, he showed me.
I wish you had never told me that.
He showed me his message. He was like, he didn't tell me.
Yeah, I did. That was my fault.
Yeah, he was
So
like,
I'm gonna take. You know what, Jordan Brand? I'm gonna take half the blame. I take half the blame for that one. I'm not mad at y'all.
This just reminded me of it last night. He showed me. He was like,
I'm
"You
mad.
They were. I got a pair. Those were pretty dope. I like the
Did you get a
gold
15?
toes.
You
Huh?
got 15 though.
No, I only got like size. So
Man.
it's so crazy because I only had like 3-4 people online. I sold them. It took me like an hour and a half to sell through them. The people went to the mall first and saw their crazy lines, and then they drifted to my store.
So I'm glad somebody got them. Let's get to the caller real quick. Josh.
Yes, hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hi.
Hey, what's going on?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing great. Thank you for calling in.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. So basically, you have 60 seconds. Somebody want to give me like a stopwatch or something? Like
I can put it on my phone.
You got it? All right. So it's
Okay,
timeless.
Hold on.
And he lost.
Almost there.
60 seconds is too long. How many questions are there?
I mean, 60 seconds too long?
Yeah, how many questions?
All right, you know what? Let's go 30 seconds. Bump it.
30 seconds?
But how many
30.
questions are there?
How many
It's
questions?
like, I mean, it's a few there. So, I mean, it might take them a minute, too.
Okay, ready?
So is 30 seconds fair?
I don't know how many questions it is.
Right.
45.
60 seconds, fine. You told everybody 60
Yeah, I told
seconds.
everybody 60 seconds. 60 seconds.
That's the only reason why,
So-
because you already told them. So
I know. Yeah,
Poor
that's
David.
True. That's true.
All right, ready?
All right, you ready? Josh, all right. First question. The Air Jordan 3 is the first Air Jordan to feature two things. Name just one.
Elephant print and
One is good, right?
One is
Next.
good. One is good. Okay.
Next.
I said one is good. What year did the Air Jordan 3 first release?
1988.
Yep.
All right, hold on a second.
You cutting into this?
I know. Pause this time.
I paused it.
We got. Hold on. Turn your mic off.
What?
You guys talk or something.
I know that.
I know. So you should speak the questions up. So they don't.
I know.
I know that.
Yeah.
All right,
We're back. We're back. All right, come on.
Resuming time.
All right. Counting this year, how many times did the Black Cement Air Jordan Retro 3s retro?
It was 2011, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it 4?
Nope. Let me see. What sneaker did Tinker Hatfield design before the Air Jordan 3?
Was it the 1?
Nope. What was Tinker Hatfield's? Oh, there you go.
Oops.
So you got two. You got two. Make sure you're following us, 8 and 9, and NoJo Kicks in order to be fully eligible to win.
Right.
And so,
Yep, I just
so far you got two. Yeah. So, you got his information yet, or should we pass him back to you? All right, so we're gonna pass you back to our producer, and he's gonna get your information in case you win.
And then we'll take the next person.
Yeah, we'll take the next person.
After that.
Yep.
Okay.
Thanks for calling in, Josh.
Yeah,
thank you, Josh. So we got David from Indianapolis. I don't know, is he? Yep. Okay, Dave.
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's up?
Not much, man. How you guys doing today?
Living. Were you able to get a pair this morning, or are you just trying to double up?
Well, I got through. Well, actually, I'm still at work. I got through on Shoe Palace.
Nice.
But this is my favorite Jordan silhouette, so I'm trying to double up.
I ain't mad at you. I'm trying to do the same thing. So, all right. So, you got 60 seconds on the clock?
Yep.
All right. You ready, Dave?
Yeah.
All right. What are the 4 original colorways of the Air Jordan 3?
You have the black cement. You have the white cement. You have the True Blue 3 and the Fire Red.
Correct. What was the original retail price of the Air Jordan 3?
Original, is it 140?
Nope. Michael Jordan won this NBA award once in his career and while wearing the Air Jordan 3. Which award was it?
Was it the Defensive Player of the Year?
That was actually pretty good. Yeah, that was it. See, what director starred along Michael Jordan in the original Air Jordan 3 commercials?
Can you say it again? I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry.
What director starred alongside Michael Jordan in the original Air Jordan 3 commercials?
Spike Lee.
What was his character's name? But you are so far in the lead. You have 3 questions right. Sorry, Josh. Make sure you are following 8-9, Nojo Kicks Detroit, and us, obviously. We will check, by the way. So just in case y'all think y'all going to get slick, like we're not going to look. We will look. So we're going to pass you back to our producer. He's going to get your information. And so far, like, if nobody can get more than 3, you guys are good. Or you're good.
All right, man. Appreciate it, man.
Thanks for calling in.
Thanks for calling in, man.
I'm burning up like I'm answering the questions. You're like, look, you know how Steve Harvey feels during Fast Money now.
Oh, exactly. While hosting the American beauty pageant. Contest. We got somebody else on the line already? Jeez.
Oh man, people are just calling in.
Marcus.
I think I left something in my car.
Francita? Is
right.
Francita in the car?
Yeah.
Francesca?
So while he's while he's handling that, let's get to the ugliest release of the week. He ain't got the drops.
Just do it.
Here's our intern.
Do it? Yeah. Just do it. Okay, well, this shoe is super ugly, and I honestly...
Super ugly.
Here comes.
I just really don't understand the hype around this. If anybody's hyped up to get them, it would be... Yeah, you probably get them for free. It's the Pharrell Special Edition Adidas BYW.
The Boost You Wear ones?
Those are trash, yo. Those are trash.
What
And
else
like,
is that?
I found
Which
my...
ones?
I didn't see
The
those.
Boost You Wears.
Yeah.
The black and white ones.
I actually like the black and white ones. Let me pull them up. No, it's the
these yellow ones, right?
Yes. Yeah. I'm about to pull them up right now so you can see.
Yeah.
I actually saw people like actually looking like they were hyped to.
There you go.
Trash, y'all. Keep them.
Oh, yeah.
Keep them.
Whoa.
Keep them, dude. Like,
I think it would be good for like a superhero.
Nah. Like if it ain't Blank Man, I don't know what superhero wearing them.
Adidas had a nice event where you I saw on Simply
747 warehouse.
Yeah, Simply page. You went there and you actually designed your shoe from scratch, picked your sole and everything.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty dope, and they made it there for you. So that was really dope.
I like Pharrell. He's got a lot of things.
Not the shoes.
Just because he's got a lot of things.
He's got a lot of
good at
things.
designing the shoe.
I was next year we got to go to All-Star Weekend, man.
It's in
Where's
Charlotte.
it at?
Where at Charlotte?
Yeah.
Again?
That's where it is.
Oh no! Wait, didn't they move it?
No.
It's supposed to be in Charlotte like a couple years ago.
In Charlotte.
It was. They was going to move it and then kept it.
Oh, they kept it. So why is it going back to Charlotte again then?
I don't know, but when
wasn't in Charlotte?
last night at the game, the guy was basically like, "We should just keep it in L.A." But
Who said that?
Who coached with the Clippers team?
Doc Rivers.
Yep.
Okay.
Man, that is, you know what?
But
honestly,
that's not the.
I mean, I wouldn't be
opinion.
mad because
That's
we
what
get a
he-
chance to
that-
go out there
yeah,
again.
That was his thoughts. But yeah, it's in Charlotte.
I'm not listening. I don't know about.
Did you
y'all,
watch
but
the
LA,
celebrity game?
No, I didn't.
Oh, it was funny.
Was it?
Do you know Bubba that plays golf?
Mm-mm.
It was funny.
I'm not a big fan of LA, but you know, it is.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
It was just for the shoe events, the things we could have part.
But they can do that here though. Like it should go to different cities every year.
Well, you got to have a city that's going to bid
yeah,
for it.
we
Detroit
can't.
doesn't have a bid for it. They're too busy.
Well, not
Maybe in like 5 years.
Not just that, we don't have enough. What's it called? Hotels and stuff like that for They've explained
So we
it.
can host the Super Bowl, but not NBA All-Star Weekend?
No, they explained it. We don't have enough properties for like the hotels and restaurant. We're not set up like it's as much as people want to pretend Detroit's not a real city in that way.
I feel like eventually we'll get there though.
Yeah, well, because they're
Just give it up
building.
for- Yeah,
they're
like
building
it's
on
coming.
Yeah, they are building.
It's coming, but
just-
I think
But to
also
be honest-
with the hotels, it has to be the proximity.
Yep.
And the,
To
all
be
that.
honest with you,
It's a lot of
Caesar, how
stuff.
many hotels is in downtown Detroit?
It's not a lot at all.
Are
It's
you
really not.
for
No,
real?
I agree, but
And
the
then
Pistons
they-
don't even stay in
and then
downtown.
this
They
is
just
kind
move
of-
down there.
Yeah, or this is kind of like newer, but like Airbnb has laws and zoning stuff.
Oh, yeah,
and
I
now
heard
you
about
can't
that.
even Airbnb right now.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, that's dead.
That's kind of ridiculous.
Oh, are we ready for the next one?
Yeah, let's get this is Marcus from Lord knows
Where?
where.
Hey, Marcus.
Where you from, Marcus?
Where are you from?
Douglasville. You know I called last week about them PlayStation Paul Georges.
Ah, okay.
Douglas.
Still don't know
That's
where you're
what's
from.
up.
Where you from, man?
Douglasville.
Still don't remember where you're from.
I remember him, but yeah, exactly.
I don't remember where
Wait,
you're from.
say where you're from one more time, Marcus.
Douglasville.
Douglasville.
Oh yeah, Douglasville. I remember this now.
Nice.
said
Not
that.
for I do.
Anyways, we ready? You
Yep.
got the time?
Who got the
All
time?
right, he's
Who
got it.
Oh, White Ranger got the time?
Yep.
All right.
On the ball.
Are you ready, Marcus?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. What sneaker did Tinker Hatfield design before the Air Jordan 3?
Air Max 1.
Correct. What was Tinker's job before designing for Nike?
An architect.
Is this Tinker Hatfield? What was originally on the Air Jordan 3 that was later removed?
The Nike Air hang tag on the back.
Nope. The Air Jordan 3 is the first Air Jordan to feature two things that no other Air Jordan before had on there. What was it? Name one.
Visible air sole.
That was actually one of the ones I was looking for. What year did the Air Jordan first release?
88.
I'm trying to find another one. Oh, counting this year, how many times did the Black Cement Air Jordan 3 Retro?
3.
Nope.
How many did you get?
4.
That's the lead, right?
Yep, Marcus is in the lead right now. Make sure you're following Nojo Kicks, 89, and of course us on Instagram. But you're already doing that though, right? Did he hang up? Did he not care? I was about to say, he's just not care enough to win.
He's on there. I think
He's
they
just
got-
playing
I
for
think-
bragging
I
rights,
think
like-
I think Rangers got him.
Oh, okay.
Are you there? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. No, so you're in the lead right now.
We got one more on there.
Yeah, we got two more, it looks like. So hopefully nobody can answer more questions than you. For your sake. You know, I mean, not that it matters because I got my pair already.
What is wrong?
Pardon him, man.
Yeah, sorry. We got a lot of-
pardon our co-host, man. We appreciate you calling in. You're actually
Yeah.
in the lead right now,
Thanks,
man. So that's
Marcus.
great.
All right, so they got Harrison next. Harrison.
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
How's it going, fellas and ladies?
Hi. Where are you from?
Country Club Hills, Illinois.
Illinois.
Ooh, that's definitely a first.
Yeah. Yeah. Send him some crap.
First thing I want to say is I appreciate what you guys do for the community and everything. And Caesar, I feel your pain. I am a fellow size 15, so
Nice.
I feel your pain.
You
Oh,
know
now
what?
he really wants you to win
I was saying,
now.
I'm rooting for you. If I had a sentimental favorite.
Here comes
your question. What Jordan are we giving away?
I can say this.
Here comes the first ever Russian sneaker probe.
No collusion with the Russians.
What
Caesar,
is
the one thing I can say is I truly believe you are the reason I didn't get those winter premiere dunks a couple years ago.
Oh,
'Cause I
word?
really wanted those, and I saw you post. I'm
He's
like,
been holding
he
on
had
to
be
that
the
one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Right.
You said, the premiere ones. Those are dope, too.
Yep.
Man.
Yeah.
Nice.
That shows you how long you've been listening, so thank you.
Yeah, I know, right? That was like episode 20-something.
Here comes your first
And
question.
shout out to Premiere, too, because they were the ones, actually, that kind of facilitated that.
What's Jordan's first name? You win.
I know. What's it? Yeah, what is Michael Jordan's middle name? That's not even part of his 60 seconds. That's what 60 seconds.
I couldn't even tell you
He
that.
has a middle
I was
name?
about to say B. I was
Is
about
it
to say
B?
B for a second, but that's
That's the
I was
other
about to
one.
say
That's the
that.
other one. Go see Black Panther, everyone.
He's the only
Oh, who's
Just
seen
saw
that,
it.
by the way?
Let's. I'm
I
gonna see
have.
it today.
I'm going to see it today.
Harrison, you seen it?
Don't spoil it.
I'm not going. No, I'm not going to spoil it. I just wanted to know if he's seen it.
You will spill air if it was
I've
a
seen
cup.
I've seen it.
You've seen
Oh,
it?
man.
Okay, he's seen
All right,
it.
cool.
No, we're not gonna ask you any
Since
questions.
he got jokes, remember that part where? Nah,
No, stop.
I'm not gonna do that to y'all. But
All
it's
right.
definitely good though. A lot of
We're
people.
almost ready for you.
I know, White
We
Ranger, you
just
ready?
gotta-
No.
We're down at intern.
I know, yeah, but I know. Thanks, Julian. I know he's listening right now.
He's on hold.
I know he's on hold. You know?
All right, timer.
Are you ready? Gatorade.
Is it in you?
Gatorade. Is it in you?
All right,
let's
ready?
go.
Yep.
All right, so I want to give him a softball question.
but you're just
all right. So
burning
no,
his
Michael
seconds.
Jordan won his NBA award once in his career while wearing the Air Jordan 3. Which award was it?
Was it Defensive Player of the Year?
What was it?
Defensive Player of the Year?
Yep. What were the 4 original colorways of the Air Jordan 3?
White cement, black cement, True Blue 3, Fire Red 3.
Yep. What? What was the original retail price of the Air Jordan 3?
Was it 120, 130?
No, I gotta pick one.
Nope. Nope.
130.
Both are wrong. What was Spike Lee's name of the character that he played in the commercials?
Mars Blackman.
What was Tinker Hatfield's job before he designed it for Nike?
He was an architect.
He was.
Yeah, that was right.
That was in the time. Him and Marcus are tied.
What I was gonna say, what happens in a tie? Do they just fight to the death, or can we send like a left pair to one and a right pair to the other?
You know what? We're gonna think of a question and think of and call him
Sudden
back.
death.
Yeah, sudden death between Marcus
Do
and.
we have three-way calling?
Yeah.
All right. There's a child on the line.
Oh
wow.
Okay, when does this contest close?
I know. I should.
Okay,
Yeah,
we're not
exactly.
accepting anymore. Who's on the line stays on the
Yeah,
line.
we basically whoever we have on the line, I just missed out. Whoever's on the line right now, that's it. We're cutting it off.
So we have 2 more.
3 more.
2 more. Oh, there's one at the top.
Yeah, a guy here. No, but there's a
There's
guy.
one at
There's
the
somebody
top.
at the top though.
Okay.
That just called in, I believe. All right, so we got a child, Serena.
The city is a child. No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
Are we going? What happened?
It's a child. It's like literally a child. How old is this child?
Oh, let's find out.
Do we have contest rules?
Is it like high school? I don't know. Hello?
Did they
They hung up.
They hung up.
White Ranger hung up on him. It's his fault.
Did he just hang up?
White Ranger just hung up on a child.
Damn.
Unless they hung up.
Cold-blooded.
Cold-blooded. All right, so we got Romney?
Rom?
Romney?
Not Mitt, right?
No. Romney from Utah.
I don't like when he's overworked because he can't joke with
I
them.
know,
Oh,
Julia.
no.
Mitt, is this you?
Mitt?
Mitt?
I wish.
No. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Romulus, Michigan. So right next to the airport.
Oh, that's what's up. Bet. We're going to leave our cars at your place. so we
Romney
got to pay for
from
the parking.
Romulus.
Yes.
Hey, I come through.
Bet it up. So, were you able to get them, or you trying to double up?
Actually, I'm just trying to get them because actually, just on Wednesday when they was doing the free throw lines, I was actually got lucky and won the draw.
Hang up on Romney. Hang up on Romney.
You're ineligible.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
know. Yeah, sorry. We're close. No. No, I ain't mad at you, though. Did you try to get the sneakers app, and how hard was it?
Actually, like, I've done like a couple draws in the past, so this was like the first draw that I've actually won. So I'm probably like 1 for 5.
That's 20%
People just,
from the line.
Yeah, Nike just get
That's
everybody
highest. You
records.
probably got the highest win percentage on sneakers app.
That's only because he's done it 5 times. It starts. You'll probably win again next year.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is probably like a fluke.
Man, yeah.
Wait, did it actually ship yet?
No, not yet.
Oh
Right,
yeah,
you
they
gonna get
shipped
an email.
already.
Just making sure you didn't get that email.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're going to get an email that says, due to inventory issues,
No, he
they're
got.
going to refund your
he said they
money.
shipped already.
Oh, they shipped?
Yeah, they shipped.
No, yeah, they should be coming in like Monday.
Well,
You got a tracking? Look,
well, they still has to, the driver still has to drive it, so, there's always a chance that, accidents and stuff happen.
All right.
Oh,
Anyways.
Yeah.
See what's in that package? Like, oh.
All right, so you ready? You got 60 seconds to answer the most questions. You ready?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Gatorade.
Yes, sir.
The Air Jordan 3 is the first Air Jordan to feature 2 things that was never seen on the Air Jordan before. Name one.
FaceTime.
What? That's wow. I'm flustered. What year did the Air Jordan first release?
I'm thinking like 2010.
Okay, counting this year, how many times did the Black Cement Air Jordan Air Jordan 3 Retro?
For 88, 94, 2001, 2011.
Nope. Wow. What sneaker did Tinker have?
Retro doesn't count. Like, no. The first year doesn't count, so 3. This is the 4th time.
Like, you're still wrong. What sneaker did Tinker Hatfield design before the Air Jordan 3?
The Air Max.
Yes. What was Tinker's job before designing for Nike?
Architect.
You're knocking these ones out. What director starred along Michael Jordan in the original Air Jordan? You got 3 right.
Oh,
I can finish the question? Okay, cool. What director starred alongside Michael Jordan in the original Air Jordan 3 commercial?
Spike Lee.
Okay.
Now we got a.
We got a 3-way tie now?
You came back from 3-1 because
the first 2 questions is all like, yo.
He's about to have that 20,
this will be real quick.
He's about to have that 20% that went out of 5 again.
So we got a 3-way tie between
All
Marcus.
Right, I'll work on the tie.
Yeah, Harrison. Yeah, find us a couple.
So we got one more person.
We got one more person on the line. All right, we're gonna send you back to our producer. He's gonna get your information so we can call you back for this 3-way tiebreaker.
Battle to death.
Yes.
What's Michael Jordan's blood type?
Hey. This is Josh from New York again? Oh. Okay, Josh.
Hello?
Hey, what's up, man?
Hi, how's it going?
We living. So you trying to get your first pair or you trying to double up?
I'm trying to double up, actually. It's my favorite shoe of all time, so... and I'm just a college student, so I really couldn't afford to get 2, but I saw this giveaway, so I thought I'd try.
Thank you. All right, and you were calling from where?
Santa Cruz, Rohnert Park, California.
All right.
From Sonoma State, Rohnert Park, California.
That's the Bay Area.
What's your zip code?
Around there.
Okay. All right, nice. I guess we were gonna go out there, but them plane tickets were ridiculous.
That's Easter weekend too, man.
I know. Yeah, I forgot about that.
They need to be away from my family.
So you're the final contestant.
Yeah, you are the final contestant. So
you gotta get.
Wow, lucky me.
You gotta get at least 4 right.
No, 5. So we
right
can avoid this. We can avoid this 3-way tie. So we're rooting for you because I don't want to have to call these people back.
Wow. We do have some. Those are listeners outside of.
No, I'm just look, man. I got to work right now. All right. So anyway, you ready? We got 60 seconds to answer the most questions correctly. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, Gatorade. All right. What were the 4 original colorways of the Air Jordan 3?
4 colorways: black cement, fire red, white cement, and true blue.
That's correct. What was the original retail price of the Air Jordan 3? Nobody yet.
120.
Nope. Let's see. What was originally on the Air Jordan 3 that was later removed?
That was what?
That was later removed.
The Jumpman?
Nope.
Sorry, can you repeat the question again?
What was originally on the Air Jordan 3 that was later removed?
Oh, the Nike Air?
Nope. What director starred alongside Michael Jordan in the original Air Jordan 3 commercials?
Spike Lee.
What was his name what was the name of his character in the commercials?
Something Mars something?
Mars what?
Something. Mars something.
Dang it, Josh. Now I gotta call these people back.
I'm only 19. I don't know that much.
Now I gotta call these people back.
Black something? I don't know.
Mars Black something.
Mars Black Sun? All right. Well, thank you for calling in. We got a 3-way tie between Marcus, Harrison, and Romney. Or Mitt. We're just going to call him Mitt.
Mitt. All right. I got the questions ready.
All right. So can we call them back or?
Nope.
Okay.
Tune in next week.
So this we're going to, right.
Yeah. We should do that.
We should do that?
Because then we can come up with something more fun.
Prolong this one. Can I have to?
Stop
All right. So this is what we'll do. Okay. So this is what we'll do. Since we got this 3-way tie, we're going to call Harrison, Romney, and Marcus back next week.
Are we really
on the
dragging this out? I thought we
finale.
were joking.
On the
I mean,
finale.
everybody started nodding their heads, so I'm just like, all right, well, cool.
I think our production team is overworked.
Yeah, White Ranger's like, yo. So next week when Julian comes back and he's doing his job, we will call back those 3 people and we will break this 3-way tiebreaker.
Do they know that's what we're doing?
I hope they're
They will
listening.
find out that they listen to the show. They're diehard listeners, so they'll figure it out. All right, so anyway, we're going to take a quick break and we're going to come back with...
Some news?
Yes.
I do,
Whoa.
Barry White Ranger here. You all know that I entertain a great deal, and when I am out and trying to make my best impression, my ensemble is never complete without a really great pair of sneaks. Like me, you can keep your kicks in the best shape possible, simply with Crep. Just a spray or 2 of Crep, a quick brushing, and voila. Yeah, that was French. And my sneaks are protected from spaghetti, or a fine bottle of Chianti, or even a splash of mud while I help my special lady out of her chariot as we make our way back to my humble abode. You may not entertain as much as I have the opportunity to, but when you do, make sure that what you got on your feet looks its best, with Crep. Take it from Barry White Ranger. You won't be sorry, and neither will she.
Hey, this is Michael Smith from ESPN, and you're listening to the Sneaker Box Podcast.
It's your boy DJ Clark Kent, Brooklyn's finest, New York Giants, the ATF General. You are listening to Sneaker Box Podcast on SneakerBarDetroit.com.
All right, so, yeah, once again, we will get back to those guys next week. We'll unbreak that 3-way tie. Yeah, shout out to them for calling in. But there's a couple of things, I guess, give people a heads up to. I think we did mention the Nike Air Force One Taiwan. That's supposed to be dropping this weekend, probably only in LA. Also, the Hong Kong Nike Air Force One is set to return sometime this year, too. This weekend as well. I think it may be today.
Well, it's releasing, obviously, All-Star Weekend this weekend, and then the 22nd on sneakers.
Yeah. There's a Derek Jeter Air Jordan 11 that will possibly come out this year, but only as a low top. So what that's going to look like, I don't know. And then also there's a documentary on the Air Jordan 1 coming this summer. So if you have not
on
gotten
what
enough.
Platform or what is
it doesn't really say. It's just kind of, it's mostly headline. But, yeah, I don't know what more possibly can be said about the Air Jordan 1 that hasn't been said, but, somebody's going to put pictures around it. So, yeah. There's a couple of news I kind of wanted to get to. Since we're doing this whole questionnaire thing, the 5 most powerful online shoe stores. Anybody care to guess which ones those are?
Is like entities or on its own? Like, because you know how, like, Foot Locker
Retail or resale?
Yeah. What are we talking
Retailers.
Oh.
Amazon, Zappos.
And by the way, this article is written by Sheena Butler Young, and y'all know how I feel about 3 names, so I'm just going to call her She Young. For Footwear News.
Dick's.
I got to put Foot Locker.
I was going to say
Foot Locker came in at number 3.
Foot Locker's in there.
Finish Line.
Amazon's definitely in there.
Like, you can go broader, too. It's not just sneakers.
Oh.
Amazon's in there.
Nope.
What? How? They service everybody else.
No. Online shoe stores.
Oh, shoe stores. That's a third.
So you're close.
There
you go. Zappos came at number 4.
How did... What?
I don't know. This is hard.
Half of Zappos sales come from Amazon Minimum.
But that wasn't the answer.
Yep.
I know who knows, but that wasn't the answer.
That's why it was hard to think of that because they.
Yeah, I don't know. What else?
So much
y'all gonna love number 2. Number 2 is gonna be like the most obvious answer.
Wait, stop.
Nike.
Shoes.com.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't even know.
It is so. It's like, yo, you couldn't even make this up. Number 5 is DSW.
Okay.
Number 4 is Zappos. Number 3 is Foot Locker. Number 2 is Shoes.com. And then number 1 is Nordstrom.
Oh.
Yes.
Wait.
Nordstrom.
But that works because are we just talking about shoes in general?
Yeah.
Oh.
But Nordstrom sells more than shoes, and so does Amazon.
Yeah, but I guess
Amazon
they're
wasn't on
only-
there.
Yeah, Amazon wasn't on there.
No,
Zappos was
but
on
no,
there.
but people usually go to I know they probably do a lot of clothing sales because I have friends who work there. It's just they had a lot of online clothing returns. But shoe wise, people like to try those on.
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't really think of Nordstrom's. Plus, they got Nordstrom Rack where people flock to as well. So
Right. All right, so this might be a little
I
easier
just
for
think
you.
that Nordstrom's is cool because it's a retailer that you could go try on some Balenciagas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Versus, like, ordering them straight from there.
and they have no
then-
return. Their return policy is it's like you could darn near wear something for 2 years. It says it's defective and they have to give you your money back.
Well, you know, my favorite
What's that?
is going to the Score by Dick's.
Yes.
They got
Yes.
great selection.
I think they were number 6. They
Number
just missed the
6.
cut.
Well, they're new.
But
That's
one
why.
shoe.
And they're kind of that hidden gem.
Yeah. Their
They're making a
selection
comeback.
is pretty broad.
This
Everything
is-
from
Speaking
Adidas
of broads,
to Jordan.
let's.
Hey, let's do this.
Oh, that wasn't what we were talking about. Oh,
You
so
got-
sorry.
All right, so this makes this easy for you guys. An article written by Peter Very for Footwear News. What are the 7 best sites to buy sneakers?
Just sites.
Yeah.
I say Dick's, the Score by Dick's.
Not on there yet.
Not on there
Not
yet.
yet.
We're gonna work on it.
And there's 7. He gave us 7. The best 7 sites to buy
Can you
sneakers.
give us one so we kind of like know where I'm
I
going?
picture
with
people
Alright, so
buy
I-
Flight Club. I think Flight Club's on there.
Nope.
StockX not on there.
Nope.
No, just
For
give
sneakers?
give us one.
Websites.
Give us one.
Not apps. All right, so
Yeah, they have
Sneaker Box
websites.
Podcast
so
website.
Shoe Palace came in at number 4.
Kith.
Kith came in at number 1.
Ooh,
Francis is a cookie.
it's got gummy bears.
Free
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, I know he doesn't need any more. Yeah, your diet is already atrocious.
I know you're not. Never mind.
Add
Okay.
to it.
Shoe Palace, Kith.
Shoe Palace came in at number 4. Kith came in at number 1.
We're really bad at
This
this.
Foot Locker should be on there if it was on another list, right?
Nope.
How Foot Locker on the
What
shoe?
is
Because
the
it's going.
difference?
Okay, sneaker boutiques. Think
Oh,
of sneaker
thank
boutiques.
you.
You said was Flight Club on there?
No, that's not a
Uh,
boutique. That's a resale shop.
my gosh.
Soulfly, should not Soulfly not on there?
Nope.
Stadium goods.
Nope. That's a resale shop.
What else sneaker boutiques?
I can't even think of no
I know.
boutique.
I honestly, I'm looking at this list. I would get at least 5 out of 7. On
But
this.
you're looking at the list. So
No, I'm
it's
saying
different.
just
That,
no. I
it
would-
don't work that
if I-
way.
No, wait.
That's
Time out.
like wait. That's like me saying, "Oh, you
Wait,
look
wait.
like
You looking
a
at that
bri-
list in
No,
hindsight.
wait,
Time out. Time out.
Hold on,
Wait.
Tea time.
No.
Wait, but that's like me saying, "Oh, you look like a Brian" after you told me your name was Brian already.
No.
Like, it don't matter.
Because if I just randomly named off
Just
5
tell us what they
boutiques
are.
at the top of my
Just-
head, I
just
would have
tell-
got it.
just tell us.
Concepts.
Would you
Came
say
in-
I look like
well,
a berry?
more like a White Ranger.
And if I was
Oh,
gonna,
yeah, okay. Just
and if I was
checking.
gonna cheat, I would say I got 7 out of 7. But 7
we already
number
know
7,
where your morals
I'm just
lie.
saying.
So
at 7, Sneaker Boy, sneakerboy.com
I
came in
never
at
even
number
heard
7.
of this.
They're overseas. They're
I never heard of them
Australian
either.
or
That's why I
something.
would never come up with them. Number 6, Packer Shoes came in at number 6.
Bait.
Bait came in at number
was gonna
5. That's my phone. Shoe Palace came in at number 4. Sneaker Politics came in at number 3.
I don't know these places.
That's what I'm saying. I would have named at least
I
5
shop at
just
kids'
off of random.
stores.
Concepts came in at number 2, and then Kith came in at number 1.
Anyways,
Where did Peter Very get his information? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. I was asking.
I mean, we should get him on the line. And
should.
Peter Very, if you're listening,
He
what's
is.
the number? Give it out.
888-799-5267.
Call us. We want to know the source you used.
Yes. Oh, you know what? Since Francis brought in some gummy bears, James Harden and Trolley are back at it. This time with gummy sneakers.
Oh, sweet.
Yes.
that's why. Yeah,
Neat.
that's why we did that.
An article written by Mike DeStefano for Soul Collector, continuing a partnership with Trolley that began back in 2016. James Harden and Trolley have expanded their line of gummies with Trolley Sour Bite sneaker candy.
It's pronounced Gordon.
What?
Sorry, itchy finger.
Oh, it's like, damn, what did I say? The sour candies are shaped like sneakers, that resemble the Adidas Harden Volume 1. Each bag of Sour Bright Sneaks will feature 3 flavors. Red and gray will be blackberry and strawberry. Gray and magenta will be lime and raspberry. And purple and yellow will be berry punch. The 3 two-tone options are meant to symbolize Harden's frequency to drop triple doubles on the court. Like, y'all think it's way too hard. It's candy. Nobody's thinking that much. You're just trying to eat it. Is it delicious or is it not? Those are the only questions you need to answer. The candy will come.
Is there a trivia question after this? Because I'm ready.
No. Jesus. I got everybody on edge now. The candy will come in left and right shoes. Y'all doing too much. Come on now. Like, who's going to distinguish between a rich... Okay.
Yeah, people who just like how we distinguish with shoes and all that. People who are into candy like that. You know what I'm
Who's
saying?
into candy? Okay.
You never had some dead stock candy before?
No. What are we talking about?
Hey, man, as somebody who works in retail, man, you gotta check for left and right. Ain't that right, Sneaker Girl?
Yep.
For gummy bears? For gummy bears. You talking about
Francis
gummy
likes
candy?
all his gummy bears checked.
Yes. Check quality control.
He brought these fancy gummy bears in, and they're made with 3 ingredients.
Quality
and
check.
he was
Literally,
like, I don't want them if they're made with 4, right?
It can look like a misshaped L, and they can call it a sneaker as long as it tastes delicious.
No, you worried about taste. Other people
We gotta
worry
look
about
about what
presentation.
it. Yeah,
Who cares? You're gonna chew it up and eat it like nobody cares.
From our fine dining
You want your food to
expert,
look nice before
White
you chew it up
Ranger.
and eat it, right?
It's a gummy bear. I can buy it as I'm paying for the rest of my groceries.
Hold
in the
on.
house.
Let's ask the people that went to the fancy restaurant in Chicago.
I know what
Francis.
How important is presentation?
It's a gummy bear.
That's
No,
like a-
for just all food.
No,
It's like a 7 on the scale.
it's
Taste
context.
is number 1,
Yeah,
of course.
it's the ambiance.
And it's the you know what I think one of the important things is the people that are at the table next to you, and the pictures that they take.
Perfect example.
I am sitting amongst the most elitist group of gummy bear eaters.
I'm so glad you recognize.
You know I am, right?
I know you are.
I just ate gummies out of a cube.
That's what we
I'm
just
about to tell you this. If I'm about to give you the perfect example, when you walk to McDonald's, right?
Why you gotta be?
And the picture, right? Look, peep this. The picture was actually how your food comes out to you. You wouldn't buy it. They make it nice and neat on the board.
Okay, first, no.
Board,
I'm about to
so
take
you
your
can buy
analogy.
it. Ooh, that
Time
looks
out.
good. Let me try that.
Time out. So I'm about to take your analogy. First of all, we know that it never looks like the picture.
So
and yet we
why
still
you
go to
mad when
McDonald's.
somebody who cares, when somebody with candy want to make sure the
Because
picture
we
looks
still
like
go to McDonald's. I've
go.
never bought a burger where it looked like the picture, and I still go.
I'm going to
'Cause
jump
it's
in.
delicious.
I'm going to jump in on this, and I will tell you about a true life experience in
we're on the new
Tokyo,
episode.
Japan.
I'm listening.
In Tokyo, Japan,
Oh, man, I'm scared
if you
of
go
this.
into McDonald's and you order an Egg McMuffin, let's say. Well, if you order one here, they kind of throw it on the piece of paper and they wad it together and then they throw it at you.
Yes.
So you're
If
telling
you-
me it looks like the picture?
If you go in there, they have the muffin perfectly toasted, perfectly centered on the paper, and the egg perfectly placed on the middle of the muffin, and the cheese perfectly in the sausage, and then the other muffin. And then it's folded neatly and presented to you.
I swear.
I swear that is a true happening.
No, I believe
Are you
you.
paying a premium for that?
No, I mean it's actually, if you go by the McDonald's scale.
They probably get paid more.
No, they're probably getting paid less. Number one, but it's reputation and it's pride, and they take pride in what they do. And I'll tell you, that sandwich is even more delicious.
And they're the richest country in the world, according to some other people that used to be on the show.
I thought we were the richest country in the world.
No, remember that conversation?
I don't know that one. But I got a story.
Uh-oh.
Remind me. Why don't you tell us about that later? I'm reminding you.
Oh yeah, remind us to tell about this story.
Yeah, whatever story you're about to tell. Tell
Presentation.
it later.
No, it's not a story. It's a news. It's part
Oh,
of the
okay.
show.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
okay,
what?
yeah.
Okay, this article is written by Patrick Montez for Hypebeast. Jordan Brand partners with DJ Khaled's 1-year-old son for a new collection. And he is the youngest person on the brand's roster. After receiving a special edition Air Jordan 17 from Soulfly last December, Khaled's 1-year-old son, Assad, becomes the youngest collaborator on the Jordan roster.
He can't even spell collaborator. He can't even say the
He
word
can't talk.
collaborator.
Because I got a lot of input.
But,
Someone who has a son. Go ahead.
Yeah. So
Go
revealed
ahead.
by DJ Khaled earlier this week, Jordan and Assad are coming together for the fittingly titled Jordan Assad collection. While lookbooks that showcase specific pieces in the collaborative lineup are unavailable, we can expect to see clothing and accessories for kids sizes 0 to 20. And then Khaled just talks about how he's excited that his son is doing this, and
But his son's not doing it.
yeah, but the collaborations will hit shelves of the Kids Foot Locker and be available for purchase at the Rookie pop-up event in LA.
I feel like whatever he's going to design is going to look exactly like whatever Virgil designed.
Oh my god.
Here's my thing though. This is how. One, it wasn't the first time they did Jordan clothing because my son has Jordan clothing, right? Secondly, I don't have a problem with this because this is something I kind of want my son to do. Let him build stuff early.
Collaborate with Jordan Brand.
Yes,
Just
because it's
do
going to pay
stuff.
for it.
No.
Because Jordan Bird's going to cut him a check, and that check can pay for his college.
No.
and put it in a trust fund.
I'm laughing at how trite it is. I'm just laughing at the fact that we're acting like this 1-year-old is doing it.
I wanted to bring this up because I'm a comment reader. Like, that's all I do. I just like to see what people are saying.
I do too.
And some people are like, oh, that's really cool. They're like, oh, he just gets it because that's Khaled's son. No other kid's going to get to do that. So there were a lot of people that were bitter about it.
Yeah.
And then there were people that were just like, oh, that's cool. Like, so it was very
I'm indifferent to it. Like,
so I wanted to ask Guru specifically having a kid that young and what he thought about it. Like, you think that opens opportunities for other kids, or you think that's just because it's him?
I think, to be honest with you, and this is something where Villa, probably for the past 2 years, because I had a rookie section when I was in Ann Arbor.
Yeah,
like, people look for, they want to dress their kids like them, and they'll spend the money. It's just that it's not readily available. Like, to be honest with you,
like they have tech fleece for little kids.
yeah, but it's only at Nike stores, and you got searching that's
what I'm
$100.
saying. Yeah.
But just certain areas, people want to go. Or someone who don't like Foot Locker's customer service, hypothetically, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to go there. I want to go
Or
to maybe
Jimmy Jazz.
Villa or Jimmy Jazz. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's just, you have to be more readily available, and people, not just a tech fleece outfit, they want other pieces. Like sometimes you have to go to Marshalls or TJ Maxx to get it. Like,
something,
yeah, I have
like
to get
in
his
the
stuff. Like, I
clearance
buy him
section.
hockey jerseys and stuff like that off of eBay. So I think the point of doing it is better, or having like a face of it. But if I want to support the collection, I don't want necessarily his name on it. It's cool, Ashad. Like, oh, like people will know my son at Chuck E. Cheese. Be like, oh, Ashad, hey, Ashad. It's like, no, it's Amari. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's what their plan is. So they walked the runway
Hello, sports
the
fans.
other day.
I'm Ron
and,
Burgundy.
It was just a jumpsuit, and it had colors on it. It didn't have his name or anything on it. It's just the representation.
Are you
of
telling me I
having-
just sang?
It's just a representation of having stuff for kids.
Okay, because they already did it. So I would say you should relaunch it with a shot. That would be better
And I
wording
think
for it.
that's kind of where
Like,
they're going. But this is the first baby to be branded as a name, and this
See,
is what we're
that's
doing
what
for the kids.
I mean, no, I get
what? I'm not allowed to stand up for myself.
what's going on. Our drop machine is just malfunctioning all of a sudden. But no, I get what you're saying. Like, I look at it like this. I'm laughing at it like I'm having fun, because it's like if he was just like a model for the children's clothes, okay, cool. But like just hearing he's a collaborator, as if he's sitting there at the desk with a bunch of designers, like, all right, I want this. He can't even talk
But
yet.
it
Like,
could evolve into that. And then my other thing is that
I mean,
he's
it's
the
nothing
most
he
well-known,
did.
but he's the most well-known baby. Like, I'm just saying, as far as like, but I'm just saying, if you're
Yeah,
a brand,
I mean,
and you're
yeah,
trying
you
to
got-
find
it's
a
to his
baby
father, but you
that
got-
people know. We've watched him grow up through Snapchat. We've watched him be pregnant, and his dad is really proud of him. But I'm saying that's a baby that people know.
But that's what. But here's my thing, though. You don't, because he's a celebrity, but also laying the foundation. I kind of experience
no
a little bit
problem
with that,
with
because
that
people
part.
will see, hey, where's little Guru at? When I post a picture once in a while, they're like, oh, I missed him. I miss his faces, and people will say when I posted a picture a year ago, the face he
Right,
made.
and they
So I
know about
understand,
that.
yeah.
And
So
so
it's
tell
just-
me one other baby that we all know in this room.
Is that the standard now, though?
For brand
But
recognition.
remember, people are having
it
kids
is.
younger, and people like to
Like,
our parents would have
Kylie
did it
Jenner
because
baby
they're
gonna
not
have
they're far
a- yeah,
removed
Kylie
from it.
Jenner
No, I
baby
get
gonna
that, but
have
once
a
again, Kylie is not my standard, so
Okay,
I wouldn't.
but the point, okay, DJ Khaled's not your standards, but answer my question. What's a baby, a celebrity's kid, or some kid that we all know? That's a baby.
That's all right. That's
That's
reason
it.
That's because his dad.
I mean, no. Listen to what I'm
that's
saying. I'm just like I'm just laughing at the trite level of he's a famous baby,
You're
and
not
yet
trying to answer
the
my
baby
question.
itself has not done anything
You
newsworthy.
So
I'm just saying, like we
wasn't
caught
about
up
that.
in this. Well, he's a famous baby because his dad is famous.
But tell
the
me,
baby's
can
not
you answer
famous.
my
Like
question.
the dad
Answer
is.
my question.
Huh?
Answer my question.
Like I mean, it's just
No, you didn't answer.
trite on a whole. It's like
It's
trite on
It's
1,000.
not, as a father, you shouldn't be like, oh, if you should be one. So you know what, Dad, that's dope. He did that. I would have wanted that for McKinsey.
No,
I would have wanted that. For
Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying that
he's also promoting.
broke any law and he's a criminal. I'm saying it's just trite.
You
It
just
is
a
trite.
hater. It's like, no, I'm just kidding.
Just because, like,
But-
this idea that just because you could, like, you can do something that you should do it. Sometimes just because you can don't mean you should.
If they came to me and said they want to do it, cool. Because you know what I'm thinking? I would set up things for Mario for him to do, so he can he'll be something probably he can look back on, and it gets that going for him, and then he can pay for his.
And then as a
most
father,
parents, but here's the problem: most parents would have did it so they can get the money. I
But
would
he
do that
not
for
doing
Amari.
it for that.
Oh, well, you giving him this? Cool. I'll take this, put it in the
Right.
trust fund, let it build up.
Right, and
Like,
As a father,
first of all, let's not act like this dude is going broke anytime
stop.
soon.
As a father, though,
Uh-huh.
I'm not a father, but as a father, like, you want your child to do something good, right? You want to leave something for them or start something for them. Like, everybody has aspirations for their family. And if that's how it is, it don't matter that his dad got
listen.
money.
I mean, but there has to be a balancing act of you have to.
He didn't even do nothing.
Listen to what I'm saying. Like, because now I feel like.
I am listening.
No, because I feel like we just like, well, you know, he's going to be doing this and that. First of all, let's not act like DJ Khaled's going to broke anytime soon.
You mad because they called him a collaborator, and then
I'm not mad.
You
I'm
just said that bother you.
No, I'm saying it's trite. I'm just saying it's trite as hell. Like, I'm just saying that this whole notion of, well, it's setting up. Look, rich folks set up themselves to do, like Donald Trump set up his brats to do whatever they doing, and half people got a problem with that.
What do that got to do with this?
No, what I'm saying is,
that.
That sometimes just because you doing something and you window dress it with, I'm setting them up. Sometimes you end up having the worst, brattiest,
why are we
out of control
at that,
kids
though?
because you just give them everything. And
I would say to that, Caesar, he's not old enough to know the fact that he has fame. Now, if he was 8, 9 years old and doing this, then yes, it would take that. But he's once on.
I don't know. You don't follow him, but I like the kid will probably be fine. Like
I'm just saying this something to earning something. I'm just saying
as a cat part-time owner, whatever you do, what do you think about this, Francis?
I mean, I think he's just too young, and it's just.
I just think it's something to earning something. Like just saying here. I'm just saying this is something to earning something to actually
we gotta split
put in the work and being able to say I earned this as opposed to somebody gave me this because I happen to be their son.
I'm just saying,
to be honest, let you say this, Caesar. But you worked harder, right? You worked hard to get things, right?
Right.
I'm pretty sure you don't want your daughter to work as hard.
But she still has to put it. I'm not gonna give her everything. I'm like,
so
Mackenzie,
if Jordan Brand knocked on your door and said, "Hey, I want Mackenzie to have a shoe," you gonna say no? She too young and she don't know nothing about it.
Mackenzie's 8, so she could probably
but
color
not
her
that
shoe.
She
was 1. If she was 1 years old, first of all,
she was just born. People knew you from this show. They said, "Oh, he got a kid this age. We trying to target kids this age. I'm gonna knock on his door and we gonna offer to do something with his kid's name on it." What would you do?
What would I do?
The man of 15.
At 1 year old.
But they said you got this podcast. They like what you do. You got a kid, and that's the age range they trying to target. So they want your kid's name on their brand.
What would you do for Jordan Brand? Knocked on your door and asked you that. What would you do? I'm saying, what would you do, Caesar?
What would I do? I would take the check. I'm just, but.
No, next.
But I would, hold on, wait. Time out.
Now
I would still be trite.
I didn't have no money.
Wait. Time out. I would still be trite. Just like if Rihanna came right now and said, "Yo, see, time out. Listen, because it's apt. It's apt to the conversation. If Rihanna came in right now and said, "Hey, yo, see, let's go to a hotel room," I would still be a cheater. I would go to the hotel room, Rihanna, but I would still be a cheater.
No, get out.
It would not
Rihanna.
make me any less of a cheater just because I say I would do it.
No, go away, Rihanna.
That's all I'm saying. Like, just because I say I'm going to do it doesn't make it any less trite. I would be just as trite.
Okay, ease up on the judgment if you would still do it. I'm saying ease up on the judgment.
No, I mean, but we here to talk about it. Like, why bring it up if I'm just going to agree with everything?
We didn't ask you to agree, but we trapped you, and you
didn't trap me.
You admit it?
No, I would still be trite. I would take the check, but once again, I don't have DJ Khaled money. So I would take the money.
So that's what I said. You're about to go back to the fact that, but don't people with money still want more money? You gonna have money and be like, I don't need no more.
Not necessarily, because there's things that I would do that I wouldn't necessarily. No, there's things I wouldn't do now that I would do like 10 years ago.
But I'm saying, but this would leave money for Mackenzie. Your money might die off. Now Mackenzie got money because
his money. Okay, so his money is not gonna last till his son grows up. He's gonna go broke in the next 10 years.
You never know that.
He's only worth 20 mil.
Oh yeah. Only 20 mil.
He's the newest
only 20 mil.
He's the newest face for Weight Watchers, and I don't know how that's going for him because
I'm pretty sure teaming up with Oprah, he's not going.
DJ Khaled is on very far from himself.
He's been trying to work out for so long, and it's just not working.
But he's watched a couple pounds.
Yeah, but then
like literally a couple.
You gotta start somewhere. As someone who's trying to get my gym membership next week, I gotta drop 40 pounds.
No, I agree with you on that.
But then, like I said, if Weight Watchers knocked at your door,
I'm just saying, like.
I'm glad
there's
that
levels
I
to money
this.
though, like because once again, there's things I would do I wouldn't do now that I probably would have done 10 years ago because I wasn't making the money. Now that I'm making the
we're
money,
done now.
like I used to work overtime. Now I'm like, I don't have to work overtime.
I can identify
That was a
with
great
that.
fun segue.
Thank you.
People enjoyed that. People enjoyed
Thank you.
that.
I was young. I needed the money. You know, you do things.
I
You
liked
do
it.
things.
Exactly.
That was fun.
I saw the video.
Francis
I
understands.
still
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be
respect-
worth my time now.
I still respect you.
Thank you.
I'm so glad.
What is there to not respect?
I thought she was saying she respects me because I figured she
talking
saw
to
the
you. You talking to him or
cinematic,
me?
You saw some
I said I
pretty
respect-
disrespectful things.
cinematic masterpiece.
Yeah, that's what,
I'm
You
just
better
saying.
next
That's what I
time.
called it.
Next time Jordan Brand knock, you better accept that check if you want Nisha respect, man.
When they knock on my door, you know how much you getting?
She's like, next time we go to Sneaker Con, you better rent that van if you want my respect.
Is that Jordan?
Wow.
Is that Jordan knocking on the? Oh, they're here.
There he is with that check.
Man, to be honest with you, as soon as I saw that deal, I said, Mark, get off that tablet. We about to call Nike. We about to do some shows. We about to practice walking. We about to get this. Oh, man.
I'm just saying. So.
Yep, that was my news segment.
Your news.
Oh, you're angry.
It's actually the great debate. It's a debate.
That should be a new segment. The great
Like I said, I just,
Yeah,
like,
I'll make that my.
I'm not
my
mad.
next
Once
week.
again, let me just clarify because I know I'm gonna get a bunch of Twitter comments, and I'm not here for that.
We're on
Look,
Twitter?
I'm not mad at him setting up for his son. I'm just saying that it is trite. And look at the definition and make a kind of
Let's
argument
look
that
up
it's
the
not.
definition of trite.
Look at the definition of
I'm
trite.
about to. I just want to.
Francis, our Fox News fact checker.
Overused and consequently of little
importance.
import, lacking originality or freshness. Oh, it sounds just like this right here.
Oh, that yes.
Oh.
We're not gonna. Woo! New. We got that new. Oh my god.
Anyways, news. What else do we do at the show?
New
I've
news.
been gone for.
Can we rename the segment to New
New
News? New News. New News.
Ha ha, your game is way on, baby.
Shout out to Hill Perkins. Oh man, you read that script?
Yeah, who this come from?
You can't say nothing. Just put it away. Just put it away. It didn't come from any of us.
No, trust me.
I wrote that.
No. No.
Anyways,
Not even White Ranger.
what
white
do we
enough to
do
write
after
that.
the news?
Hold
we got more
real
news?
quick. Hold on, real quick.
That came from
No, keep going.
No. I'm just saying it's just hilarious seeing how white people think black people talk. It is hilarious. It is the funniest thing ever. But anyway, Nike's
Just shut
wind
up
farm.
and dribble, okay?
Yeah,
Shut
I'm
up
trying
and
to.
dribble.
Shut up and dribble.
Nike's wind farm.
Oh, look, he was ready. He was
No.
ready.
I
He
wanted to
was
respond
ready.
to that on like
He
Twitter
was
so
ready.
bad. I was
All right,
just
you know
like,
what? Okay, hold on.
go
We're gonna
ahead,
get okay.
go ahead,
Okay,
go
let's
ahead,
do
go
Okay,
ahead.
let's do
What
this.
are we
Let's do
doing
this wind
next?
farm
One
thing
more?
real quick.
Land farm.
Land
Does this have
land
trivia?
farm,
Does
wind
this have
farm.
trivia?
Land farm.
No, there's no trivia in this.
Is that where the CIA puts bodies to decompose?
Possibly.
Or is that it's body farm?
Nike's wind farm investment is a step towards 100% renewable energy. In an article written by Isaac Rouse for Hypebeast, Nike has signed a contract with Avangrid Renewables to invest in 86 megawatts of its Texas-based wind power. Hannah Jones, Chief Sustainability Officer, made-up job title, and VP of the Innovation Accelerator for Nike says that the agreement enables us to source 100% renewable energy across our owned or operated facilities in North America. The partnership will allow for the creation of jobs, economic development for rural America, and advancing independent energy for the United States. Nike's power purchase agreement is comparable to powering over 400,000 average American households with carbon-free energy, or the emissions reduction equivalent of taking nearly 800,000 vehicles off the road for 1 year. That's a lot. Avangrid Renewables' previous power purchase agreement with Nike included 3 Columbia Gorge-based wind farms, producing 100% renewable energy to its Beaverton headquarters and almost all of its Oregon-based facilities. Everybody's going green. I mean, green, that's been the mantra for the last 10
I think
years,
it's
right?
important and it's good, but I need to do better probably.
I think,
I don't
yeah,
recycle or
personally,
anything.
I
Like I
think
want to,
everybody.
like I aspire, but I just Like, for example, like at Michigan State, like they try to be don't bring up anything else, but they like have all this recycling and all this stuff. But when it's out,
so much trash there.
Damn.
Ouch.
When all that stuff's provided for you, and it's just a different bin that you throw stuff in or do
It's
stuff,
easier.
you
People
do it.
provide
But if your
Detroit-
house not set up for that, your apartment, or they don't collect recycling, then you probably not gonna drive to a recycling facility and
That's
do
a good
that
point.
kind of stuff. But I think it's important, and you know.
It's funny because, you know, working in construction, we did a lot of solar panels and putting up this.
Didn't you do that like 30 years ago, though? That's what you get. Like, you can't throw. Okay.
But yeah, we threw up the. I worked on some wind farms, and I've worked on building solar panels and whatnot. And yeah, I mean, I definitely see the cost effectiveness, especially for like people that have individual houses that have both. It's like their bills. Matter of fact, I think they back charge. I think they actually get some places they get paid.
Yeah,
So,
to have that stuff. But some places, depending on what it is, it takes like 20 years to pay itself off. So some people just don't do it. Depending.
Yeah,
on
I mean, it can get pretty expensive. But you know, I'm an electrician, so I can just throw it up myself.
Toot.
Yes. But no, I mean, it's just good to see. You know, I mean, it's funny, like, you know, I mean, not to go on a tangent about global warming and all this other stuff, but yeah,
I got
it's not
allies
real.
on the other side of the wall.
I see that. Yeah. But no, it's just good to see that, you know, I guess because Reebok is doing the whole biodegradable sneakers. You got Nike doing the wind farm, so it's good to see that.
It'd be cool to see them do, like, I mean, yeah, the whole Nike being powered by whatever.
Yeah.
But it'd be cool to see, like, more materials and fun stuff go into sneakers. Like, I don't know how that works. Or
I have a question for you. You see all these like running tracks that are made from like old ground up tires and things because they're better on your knees.
Right.
Why don't they do a track made of old tennis shoes?
I think the one that Nike was at.
Yeah.
Really?
I think it was. Yeah.
See, I'm way ahead of the
Should've
game.
been there.
That's also a basketball court in
didn't
Ann
seem to
Arbor.
get invited.
They made out of the basketball court in Ann Arbor is made out of recycled sneakers that was provided by
The
Nike.
next trip.
Well, yeah, like
It'd be cool, but I want to see, like, actual sneakers made from recycled material.
Well, not just recycled materials. Nike's been doing this for some time when they did the hemp dunks.
Okay.
So they used hemp. Man, what was that?
How long ago was that?
10 years ago? 15 years ago?
And
how many pairs for free
Air
did you
Jordan
get sent?
23 was like the most environmentally friendly shoe they had made at the time. So that was
The
what-
23s?
Yeah.
And I think they should make dance floors out of old patent leather shoes.
I don't know about that.
No?
I don't know about that's gonna
I
work.
don't
He's being facetious,
I don't
but
want to
no.
hear that squeaky noise. As long as the squeaky noise. I don't like that noise.
Well, I'll tell you about the squeaky noise.
man, that's another
Tell me
story.
about it.
Oh god.
Remind us to tell you about that time when.
Yeah. Yeah. Real quick too. Nipsey Hussle threatens Reebok with legal action over their LA themed sneaker. Reebok is set to release a special edition classic nylon inspired by the LA Dodgers and the Crips gang. They're not inspired by both. Like you got inspired by one of them, right? And I feel like Reebok, like depending on who they're talking to,
It's like this is.
they're talking to like us. They're like, oh yeah, this is inspired by the Crips.
Inspired by white nationalism.
Yeah.
I mean, or you know.
They're talking to like some blue collar,
Clean,
like oh the
yeah.
LA Dodgers. There's no way they're
whichever
inspired
you
by both.
identify with.
Yeah. Nipsey's song Rich Rollin' is embroidered on the heel tab while the names Crenshaw and Slauson are embossed on the suede heel counter as a nod to street names in Nipsey's neighborhood. Since then, Nipsey has responded on Twitter with the post that said, "Unauthorized. I'm with Puma. They, Reebok, about to get a letter from my lawyer." Apparently, his
Not
contract.
just everybody got the same voice.
They do.
It's
They're
crazy.
just mad and angry.
Man.
Apparently, his contracts with Reebok and Puma seem to have overlapped. Nipsey just recently signed with Puma less than a month ago. The shoe is slated to release today, Saturday, February 17th.
I seen that on our
think that,
release
like,
calendar.
You would think that people.
He was already on the calendar before he even signed with Puma.
You would think people that have like a little money or doing collabs and different stuff will have like legal people that know like, oh, you probably shouldn't do this because this overlaps.
Or the brands is just
Like,
like
yeah,
Reebok is. I don't know if Reebok's in that position. They just like skip it. Plus, his album came out. It's actually trending
yeah.
really well. It's actually a really dope
Yeah,
album.
I was thinking about that.
So I just think that there's like skip it. We'll just release it. You know what I'm saying? So
I've been dying to read this story for like the longest time.
Is it the Tiger Woods one?
No.
Is it the Tiger Woods one?
Yeah. How long has that been there? That's been in my back pocket for at least a year now.
Yeah, we gotta.
Yeah, we might have to just get rid of that
yeah.
one. This one is hilarious
We
to
gotta
me.
get rid of the running list. It gets a
I
little-
know, yeah.
Which one were you going to get rid of?
The Tiger Woods one. The Tiger Woods.
Oh man, I've been waiting for you to
That's
read
been
that
out
for
since
so long.
2016.
Oh, Tiger.
At least. Oh, Tiger.
Tiger.
A model shaved the Adidas logo into his head.
Who?
A model.
A female model?
Male model.
Was it that
Just
at that
'cause?
runway show?
Yeah.
Oh.
An article written by Mike DeStefano for Soul Collector.
This the one you wanted to get to?
Yeah, this one has been like, I don't know, it just tickles me every time I see it. Gosha
Tickles.
Rubchinsky recently held his fall-winter 2018 runway show in the Russian city of... Woo, man, you might as well get that drop ready because I'm about to butcher this.
It's pronounced Gordon.
Yeah, Katerinburg? Am I close? At the Yeltsin Center Museum, one of the most notable visuals during the show was a particular model had an Adidas sportswear logo shaved into his head. The model's only hair atop of his shaven head was in the shape of the Adidas logo, the triangle, 3 stripes. The hairstyle had a purpose, though. The shaved model was modeling some of the new products from Gosha's continued partnership from Adidas Soccer. Gosha was definitely trying to show how important Adidas is to him with the statement's look. So he didn't shave it into his own head. He shaved it into his model's head to show how important Adidas was to him.
You haven't been to the famous Russian city of Yekaterinburg?
No, I've never been there.
It's
that's like...
Actually, there's a street with your name on it there.
Nice.
It's African Caesar Way. They roll out the red carpet there. It's awesome. You got to go and see it sometime.
Like, I'm not sure
really?
if you're...
But I was like, man, I love Jordan Brand so much I'm going to get Guru to get a tattoo. Like I'm not getting a tattoo. Like I'm going to make Guru get the tattoo because I love Jordan Brand so much.
This Guru know better.
Yeah, I would like to think he does.
They're not paying me enough to get branded on me. I tell people all the time, they ask me questions in the store. If we don't have it, I'll try to direct them for the sneaker culture. Like, oh man, thanks you had to do it. It's like, yeah, I don't got no Villa tattoos on me or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I service them first, and then afterwards. But I'm not about to.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a model though, so it's gonna grow back. He can cut it off.
No, yeah, he didn't get the tattoo. He just got to cut his hair. I just thought it was funny that this guy loved Adidas so much that he had this other guy.
Oh, that it wasn't like related.
Yeah, like you love Adidas. Shave it in your own head. Like, why am I shaving it in my head?
Yeah.
Like, it's like
because it's Russia.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I guess I shouldn't talk too bad about Russia. They kind of own us right now, don't they? Like,
no, actually, China does.
No collusion with the
Both
Russians.
of them
China does.
No collusion with the Russians.
China's.
Who said that?
Have you guys been watching the Olympics?
Gosha's young.
No?
The Olympics are on?
Honestly, I haven't.
Didn't even hear about them.
I have not been keeping up with the... Have you? You don't want all the free time. Like, I got stuff to do.
I watched the Olympics and Family Feud every day and what else? Current events.
I mean, you like 23 going on 60 right now.
I play Candy Crush, Words with Friends.
Knit.
Bejeweled.
Oh my god.
What else?
You're like as old as me.
I know she still gets the TV guide delivered to her house.
Shout out to
People Watch.
That Russian curler.
Lunch for dinner at 4 p.m.
I tried it. It was pulled off till 5:30.
Yeah. Supper. She calls it supper.
Well, there's dinner and supper. There's 2 different things.
Have you watched the Olympics, White Ranger?
Are they on?
Yeah.
No, I'm a big fan of the doubles skating. You know.
I like the half pipe. This girl, she's 17.
Mm-hmm.
She took home gold. She's from California.
Francis likes the half pipe, or no, you like the whole pipe.
I like the whole pipe. I was gonna ask you if you've seen.
Where you at?
That's because I'm
you saw that lob being thrown from half court.
Oh, and that's why I kind of got frustrated because I was trying to talk about current events and I just threw.
What's not current about that?
Right. Have you seen that, that Russian curler?
No.
Anastasia.
All right, back to
17-year-old Chloe Kim. She took home the gold and beat out a bunch of
Is
other
that
great.
Chloe
was
or
this the
Kim?
one that like just started?
Or Kardashian?
Yes, Chloe Kim.
Yeah.
It was her first Olympics. Not a Kardashian, but shout out to her. 17, winning gold medals.
Shout out
That's
to the
pretty
ladies.
cool.
Honodong getting the gold medals.
Yeah, she's got a lot of endorsements coming.
Most definitely.
And they make you pay taxes on that medal too. That's
the dumb. How, man?
That's crazy.
That's stupid. Like I'm telling you, man.
Go.
I love my country, but sometimes, man, you do some dumb
does
stuff.
everybody pay taxes on it, or just
the athletes? So when you win gold medal,
pay taxes? But do all countries pay taxes?
Yeah, all the countries.
Also, everybody, no matter what country.
Yeah, no matter what country you come from,
they pay the same tax.
I don't know if the same tax because of course inflation and probably, but yeah,
and different value of the medal, but Yeah, that's dumb. So okay, so if I don't pay the tax, we're gonna like repossess my metal?
It's like
TSA
the
with that
prices-
TSA with that 4 ounce bottle of lotion. They
It's
gotta
like
stay
the
with us.
prices. It's like the prices, right? Like people can't afford the taxes on the cars, so they don't get.
They don't get it?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, shout out to her.
That's
Nice
ridiculous.
young lady. Congratulations.
That's that Russian curler. She's
Wow.
Anastasia
Let's
something.
start watching curling.
What is okay? And she's didn't forget why.
It's a curler, Olympic curler.
Pretty.
But her hair is really straight. That's the weird thing.
Oh wow.
All right, everybody.
No, it's a curler. I think the
Oh,
hair
so
would have
yeah,
some curl to
real
it.
quick. So this week in stupid. Also, this has nothing to do with sneakers per se, but I just thought it was just
Stupid
so.
or something. Honestly, as stupid as stupid does.
Man, it got me like hot for like, and I'm not a big LeBron fan as far as basketball.
What?
But as a man,
Let's let this one.
I was just gonna. I was gonna.
Go ahead.
I was gonna introduce it.
Yeah, I
and then I'll
swear,
go with
it's
the
so
girl.
funny, man. When the Cavs lose one game, I get 10 phone calls like I'm the GM. Like, it's just so funny. Like, my goodness.
Because you got that close personal relationship with Guru. I mean, with LeBron. Because I do find it ironic that one time that LeBron, it was something and Guru wasn't here. It was just, it lined up too perfectly. I think he had like a stalker or something, and just so happened you weren't here that
No, not
weekend.
at all.
But anyway, no, so Lauren Ingram on her show, I mean, it's Fox News, so, you know, you got, I mean, consider
That
the source,
was
right?
wild. Are we allowed to? No,
I don't even want to replay
I
it.
don't want to replay. You heard that much.
'Cause I mean, it's going to
Ranger,
piss
do
me
you know what
off.
we're talking about? Oh, okay.
So, you know, it's Fox News, so consider the source. And basically, so mind you, they had people like Ted Nugent, Mr. Cat Scratch Fever, made a song about being with a young girl. He's allowed to come on there and dispute whatever nonsense he feels like spewing. But yet, LeBron James can't talk about what he wants to on his own show, on his own network, right? So he's talking about his political views and whatnot, and he was talking about no matter how much, you know, he's reached this level as far as professionally.
And what he was saying wasn't like ignorant.
No. And
like it
can we put this out there too? Because people was like, he was attacking Trump. The truth is not attacking. Like, if I say it's raining outside, I'm not attacking the weather. It is raining outside. You know what I'm saying? That is just what
and
it
it's
is.
not just like some crazy sentiment that he just made
It
up.
wasn't
overnight.
about policies
like,
or nothing. It was just about your behavior.
Yeah, your
That's
general
it.
feeling.
Your
Like,
behavior. And everybody knows it. It's no secret.
Right.
and that's what. Okay, this is unrelated, guys. But there's like a show, America's Next Top Model. Sure, you've heard of it.
Yep.
But anyways, long story short, there's
Heard of
somebody
it.
in the cast currently. It came back or whatever, and
Mhm.
she's a Trump supporter. And you know, the other girls kind of felt some type of way about that. And she said, you know, even though I'm Republican, and she's like, I do know that Trump says things that are inappropriate that people don't like. And she even acknowledged that, like, you support him, and she knows that, but she even said he says some ridiculous things.
I would love to know what things he's done. Or
But here's my thing: he
that she
could do some
support,
things
but-
that you don't agree with, or
Right.
I don't agree with certain things that not everyone says.
Right.
But it's not the things that he says. If one of y'all say, I like.
And that's how
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
and that's how it was. But even the person that was the Trump supporter said, I know
She
that he
acknowledged it.
says inappropriate things.
And that's what LeBron basically said. And I mean, and the thing that I liked that he pointed out though was, no matter how successful he has become, like when they spray painted the N-word on his house,
Right, he's
like
still
somebody
let.
still let him know,
Right,
like this is what we
still
think
let,
about you.
know, that is what it is. But why was she so mad? That's what I'm trying to
because
figure
it's LeBron James. Here's these entitled black people that we've allowed to make money, that we've allowed to be successful.
Why is she so mad?
Like, as if her and a bunch of white folks got
But
into
like,
a meeting.
why is it affecting her? Like, it just kind of
Because here's the thing though.
They don't wanna hear a black man talk.
Yeah, go ahead.
It affects them because one, they can't attack the president because Obama's not in office. So they gotta attack the next black person. So now that Trump's saying dumb stuff and they gotta kind of hide from
They
that.
gotta
Soon as a black person says something about Trump,
They just
then
tie
bam,
it
that
together.
would get.
You know
That's what
what's
I'm trying to.
Ain't that funny though?
That
That's
makes
fu-
sense.
so LeBron James can talk about Donald Trump, but Ted Nugent can come on Fox News and say some stuff like, "I want Obama to suck the end of my Uzi."
Yeah,
he can say that.
But I mean, they called him porch monkey. They were disrespectful to the State of the Union addresses. They disrespected his family.
Yeah, and then she said something that wasn't factual about him not graduating.
Yeah, like he didn't
was
graduate.
wrong.
Like, you can't go to the
she
NBA
didn't
without
even
graduating.
have a fact checker. But
And these are
anyway,
the main people who talking about fake news.
And before you came here, we were talking about like Tommy Lauren.
Yeah.
But like being younger and looking at everything, like she came up a certain way and she believes what she believes, and she could be like brainwashed.
No,
Not
she-
brainwashed,
but
but I'm
she-
just saying she's young and she still hang out with black people. Like, but I'm just saying when you're grown and you're 45.
No,
years old,
she's a grown woman because she hates the Affordable Health Care Act, as the Republicans call it, Obamacare, but yet she is on the Affordable Health Care Act. She is a
right.
participant
But I'm
and gets
calling
healthcare
her.
from
But I'm
Obamacare.
giving her the young and dumb card.
Well, I
That's
give
what
her a
I'm
young
saying.
and dumb card. They don't
So-
give us no
I think she
young
knows
and dumb
exactly what she's
card.
Okay, but when you put the two together, like who?
You stupid. If you 22 or 25 or you 50, you stupid. If somebody
Yeah,
tell you I give you a handful of air for $10 and you do it, 22 or 50, you still stupid for doing
22,
that.
yeah, you are
I
old
just
enough to
don't
know.
know why people are so bitter.
It's because they feel like we shouldn't have that. That man played basketball cool. Steve Jobs creating up designs and technology. He got paid for his services and put himself in a position to make money and leave it for his family.
Exactly.
His talents as a basketball player put him in a position to do that. I bet you there's a lot more designers designing cell phones than there are 6'8", 250 guys putting up triple doubles.
Yeah, and
Right.
I'm just saying I don't get like just because your profession is basketball that you're not allowed to have opinions about nothing else. She told him to go dribble.
She
a
told him to
ball?
shut up and dribble. Like, dog,
What?
like,
I
can you
don't
imagine
know.
if somebody was like, "Yo, shut up and box" to Muhammad Ali? Like, that's
Did he,
just.
did he respond already?
Yeah,
Like, he did like
yesterday.
hashtag we won't shut up and dribble.
Oh yeah, he had put it.
And I appreciate the fact that he stayed classy because I didn't want
that's
him
kind
to.
of weird. You wouldn't have stayed classy.
Hell no.
No,
She
I
would've
would
called-
have. To
man,
me, I would have
she
said
would've
something.
called
Different. I
everything
would
from me.
throw some cheese and go holler.
It'd have been
at
like a
Fox
string
News.
of tweets.
That wasn't string. Ain't no tweet. Ain't
No,
none
he
of
showing
that.
up. He
We
showing
showing up to Fox News studio.
I'm not even trying to. I don't even want to, man. I don't want nothing to do with because I feel like once I get in the building, it's gonna be like
It's not-
Hulk
it's not
smash
like
and
you
that.
said.
It's
got-
just sad, and I just feel like just bigger picture, like bigger than just that situation. Like ever since we've taken this turn of events and things have been happening the way they are, that people
Yeah.
just feel like they feel more empowered to just say whatever.
That's
they
because
wanna say.
when the president
That's
does
what
it.
I'm saying. If somebody that leads the country can say whatever,
Because God
why
forbid a
can't-
black man has a thought opinion about anything. We peacefully protest. They got a problem with that. You know, LeBron James giving his points of view. Now, mind you, she had nothing for Steve Kerr or Greg Popovich, who just the week before had something to say. She had nothing to say about them. But LeBron James said, him and KD say something because he was in the car too. They say something about it. Now all of a sudden we got a problem.
He has a point to say something because he was a victim of racism.
Yeah.
So they felt like that racism was perpetuated from the president being so knowingly and openly racist and supporting white supremacy, which led to that behavior.
Yeah, and
So-
even if you weren't, nobody called you the N word yet or whatever, like you're.
Man, she
still
stopped just short of it,
able-
I'm telling you.
That's what I'm saying. She
Nisha?
basically said.
Is that the
Man.
N word?
Basically
It's
said
just,
it.
it's just Jay-Z
wild.
said it.
It was
Yeah, Jay-Z, and
Story
it was funny.
OG.
That's the
Story
point.
OG.
Yeah.
That's
the
what Brown was
point.
getting at, though.
That's the
Yeah.
point.
He couldn't say that, but that's what he was getting.
But that's the point I wanted to like touch on because she I don't know if it was like a month ago, but like during the Grammys, Kendrick and Jay-Z, which I found she can't even say do say right, but anyway, she was attacking Jay-Z over his lyrics over the story of OJ.
Yeah.
And she was like, she's lamenting over the fact that
Like
he's
this
saying
is the
the
same
N-word.
person.
Yeah,
Oh,
the same lady is
it
like,
makes
oh, he
sense
said the
now.
N-word
well,
so
that's
much.
basically what she said.
Yeah, but no, this is the point though. Like, so she's lamenting, like, missing the entire point of the song because she's missing the forest for the trees. She's getting caught up on this word and not the overall context. And so, and since then, with this case and even with many others in the past, she's almost giving, like, she basically is validating the point Jay-Z made. Like, no matter how big or how much success we get or how much we improve our station in life,
Yeah, or
some
just
people
even,
see us as
or
this.
just even Obama, like all the good things he did, like
Yeah.
he's still that too.
Yeah. It's just like, yo. So, I mean, once again, if you can bring, I mean, they brought Gene Simmons in to talk about healthcare.
You stay classy.
Like, Gene Simmons can talk about healthcare? Because she was like, well, LeBron wasn't elected. My bad. So who elected
Or
me?
that's just like
Laura
just
Ingraham
making it
won
a
what
sec-
election?
I know this is in
Because
the-
you're elected don't mean you're right. Because those are the people who elected. Look at prime example. Look at the gun policies and things that's going on. Look,
Man,
we can get
that's
that
another
now.
argument.
Yeah.
LeBron
right there.
15.
But
That's how
let's stop
sneaker
for a
related.
second though,
Yeah.
and let's think about those people and the lives that were lost. And
I'm just saying, you don't have to agree with somebody, but to sit there, I just thought it was condescending and just covertly racist to
But
sit
that's
there
what
and say,
Fox
shut up
News-
and dribble.
That's what Fox News does. They have those persons that make them extreme remarks.
Like, dog, that wasn't even a
Hot
dog whistle. That was a
their
train
last
whistle.
Wasn't Tommy Lauren on Fox News?
Yeah.
So look at that. Bill O'Reilly, Tommy Lauren,
Yeah.
and then now that young lady. That's what they built on.
Yeah,
Sean
there used to
Hannity.
be Megan Kelly, but she moved up. Whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, man. So that was this
yeah.
week in stupid. Like it had nothing to do with sneakers. It was just it bothered me to that point.
Well,
And
LeBron
it's like,
and KDs were wearing that when they was talking about that, so that's how we make it sneaker related.
Yeah, there you go. It's Black History Month, and it's a Black History Month collection, and stuff like that. Anyway,
Wait,
man, I'm
I
bothered.
think it was Jamie Foxx. So on the celebrity game, they were basically like, who should win MVP? And he was like, I should win MVP. And I think it was him and Justin Bieber maybe.
Justin
and
Bieber
it was
should
like,
win it.
why should you win MVP? He like, cause I'm black and it's Black History Month. That's
Wow.
what Jamie Foxx
Wow.
said.
Also, too, real
he
quick,
said we got the Black Panther, we got this, and I should be the MVP.
can I real quick? Speaking of going back to the whole Black Panther thing, because no, just real quick. I'm a short and sweet.
No, because
Because
you're
it's been
probably
bothering
gonna
me.
say something
It
that
won't
we
be
all
short and
disagree
sweet.
No, y'all gonna agree
Then
with
it's
this.
Go ahead, let him go. Let him go.
So this was because this is bothering me too, because the Black Panther movie is coming out. A lot of black folks have been happy and excited about it because it's the first time we've seen
Yes.
us represented in this level, right?
Yeah, or just even, yeah.
Yeah. But you got some people, even some black folks who are like contrarians for the sake of being contrarians. And it doesn't make you look more woke. It makes you look like an a-hole for trying to find something negative and something so positive.
What kind of things are we saying?
Like, oh my God, like, y'all act like this movie is going to change our lives. That's a straw man argument. Nobody's making that. We're just excited about a movie
And
that...
that's what they were comparing it to, like Star Wars and other
a
different
black
things.
superhero that with a lead role, and it was centered around.
And
that.
it's showing Africa in a beautiful way,
and that's
not
what I'm
just...
saying, and that's how it was with like Disney and the Princess and the Frog. Like
Yeah.
now a little girl sees like a princess that looks like her. Like
Exactly.
at the end of the day, like that's what
We
it
know
is.
Wakanda is not a real place. It's
Like,
just...
okay, like yes, sometimes, yeah, like somebody was making plates at the thing.
Yeah.
That was kind of funny, but
Yeah.
I love black people and it's funny.
We
but,
take things to the next level. I just... But like, let us live.
let
Like,
us
that's
live.
all I'm
I
saying.
think that's fair. Like people dress up to see
Man,
Star
if
Wars.
you let us live 300 years ago, we wouldn't have this problem.
Well, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's all
I
I'm
didn't have to
saying.
get on the boat.
Like, you ain't got, like, look, you ain't got to be more woke than the next man. You ain't got to sit there and be contrarian to make yourself
but
sound
there's
more
always
intelligent
people
and more
like that
educated.
or just, you know.
It's a movie. We happy to see it. Like I said, it represents not only us, but it represents Africa and a beautiful. Like, you see Wakanda, and it's a beautiful city.
Okay, that's it. That's all.
I'm not giving you nothing that you don't already
I'm just saying
know.
you get carried away, and you'd have been told us, man, that when such and such
Oh,
died,
no-
that was a hard part.
Spoiler alert: Black Panther's black. He's a black man.
What?
Yeah.
Oh man.
But anyway,
I thought it was an animal. Oh my gosh, I thought it was a panther. Like,
he's not really an animal. Oh my God.
It's not a panther.
All right, so release dates brought to you by Sneaker Bar Detroit. No more source of sneaker news and release dates.
All right, so February 17th, Jordan's 55th birthday, double nickel.
Oh, yeah.
We have the Retro 3 OG Black Cement. Did anybody get those or are getting them?
Yeah, I got them.
Yeah.
Are you getting them?
The kids, the infant has the same leather as the men's.
Did you see
and
the
has a Nike
preschool? You don't
Word.
have the preschool?
Yeah, I had a preschool. You want? Let me know if you need.
All
I
right,
got you.
for sure.
So now I'm wondering who. No, it makes it's a buzzer. No, it makes me laugh because remember when the pictures leaked early and it showed like how it said the GS versions had Jordan on it outsole as opposed to Nike, and that's not true.
Usually wrong.
Yeah, that was but yeah, they have actually Nike on the back and inside. So Mari pair was like, I had the leather. I'm like, this is really good leather. It was just
I'm just saying to say this is why I don't pay
Yeah,
attention
I
to those
want 'em
pictures.
now.
It's like, yo, those pictures fake. Show me
Fake news.
Exactly.
MAGA.
I feel like the grade school mid cut is more representative of the OGs than the
men's.
pairs.
Yeah, we had
the
talked
men's
about
got the
that
little
last
dip.
time.
Theirs is like a slight dip, just like the old.
Yeah.
Did you get a pair or no?
I'm gonna talk to the plug. Anyways.
Benjamin Kicks with a Z.
Levi, no.
I'll slide into his DM again for you.
Oh my gosh. Levi's Air Jordan 4s, the black and the white, sold exclusively to VIP members. We have the Nike Air Zoom Generation ASG Wheat.
You get
$50. I got the OG pair, but they charge $225 for those.
That's it.
And as the other two previous colors were $175.
If they can raise the price, they will.
We have the Nike Zoom Kobe 1 Protro Del Sol, Nike Air Force 270 Safari, Nike Dynasty High 17 TC Soft Pearl and Black as well. Oh man, Adidas Dame, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah.
yeah. For
D-A-M-E.
yeah.
It's pronounced Gordon.
Shout out to Dame Lillard for letting us sit in his locker too.
Oh, yeah, that's what's up.
We
took all that gear.
With my Cavs,
oh yeah, we took
with
all
my
their
Cavs
candy
gear
and stuff.
on.
Because when we asked jokingly, like, can we have some of this? He's like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I know.
And
we
then
just
we
wiped
drank
them
all
out.
their Gatorade.
Them
and-
Gatorade gummies were delicious.
Delicious. Adidas Dame 4 Bape. They have the black sold exclusively on Adidas.com and Bape.com, and also the green. Pharrell and Adidas BYW available at the Adidas 747 event in LA. And then we have the Haven A6 Gel Light MT. Sunday, February 18th, Nike Air Foam Posit 1 Big Bang. Under Armour Curry.
Did you say Big Bang?
Curie?
4 Flushed
Sorry.
Pink.
The Curies?
Tuesday, February 20th, you have the Nike Air Max Plus 97 Layer Cake, 97 Plus Mika Green, Nike Air Max 98 QS Cone, Europe and Asia release only, Nike Women's Air Max 98 Sale. Wednesday, February 21st, we have the Adidas Ultra Boost Energy from the Ground Up collection, sold exclusively on Adidas.com. Thursday, February 22nd, we have the Nike Epic React Flyknit Blue, also white. And then we have the Nike KD10 Wolf Gray, Nike Air Pippin Vast Gray, Nike Air Force One Hong Kong. February 23rd, we have the Pharrell and Adidas NMD Human Race Trail Blank Canvas Pack. And then we have the Up There and Saucony Grid 8000 Sashiko, which is a wider release. Saturday, February 24th, we have the Air Jordan 1 High OG Bread Toe. And you guys said that's not patent. That's
just regular leather. Yeah.
And then we have the Air Jordan Retro 3 GS Black and White Gum, Air Jordan 13 Black, White, Gold, Nike LeBron 15 GS Wolf Gray, Nike PG2 OKC Home, Nike Air Force One Low Cocoa Snake, Neighborhood and Adidas Collection shoe, I guess. Sorry, it's like I don't know what that is.
Yeah, that looks dope.
And then the Extra Butter Reebok Workout Plus Deer Downtown. There are a number of shoes releasing overseas with no set release date for here in the States, such as the Nike Air More Money Chinese New Year. Stay tuned to Sneaker Bar Detroit for more sneaker news and release dates.
God.
Question. Is the Nike Air More Money coming out because Chinese New Year started like the other day?
Yeah,
like
Nike got their own calendar. They're gonna do what they want.
They got their own Chinese New Year.
Yeah, it doesn't start until they say it starts. Like this.
But now to one of my favorite parts of the show.
And one of mine too. Well, you just finished up one of my favorite segments of the show, actually. And, it's always good hearing about all those new releases. But right now, this is the Sneaker Box Podcast, Lady Sneakerheads of the Week, brought to you by at Kick It With Didi 365. Guru, where would I find that?
Instagram.
Yes, sir. See, he thinks because
Francis
he's hiding in the corner, he thinks I don't know he's there.
Francis is a little upset.
Yeah, Francis was getting ready to do it, too.
In high school, catch me up there. Ready, Will? Yes, we are.
My favorite line from you today, Guru,
top.
was the air in the cup that Caesar can't hold. That was my favorite line.
Well, let's move on to some lovely ladies. Oh, she's a real zone. She's RZ Kicks, and I gotta send a little love out to her. I'm just gonna. Where is it? I'm just gonna.
It's pronounced Gordon.
Hit that. It's pronounced Gordon anyway, but it's Makuski. Send all kinds of love to her too, just because she had a stumper
I
name.
feel like that drop was premature.
Yeah. I spelled it out phonetically so I would have it. Yeah. The next one we did last week, so I'm gonna skip over that. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. La 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 la. I can't hear you. She's Josie La La La. And I'm sending a little love to her too. To the lady with only one vowel in her name, it's S. Anderson. But she skipped all the vowels except the A in Anderson. Oh, she's my luau girl. She's Leu Mieni. You're just upset that I get these.
I do.
I get my ladies.
He gets upset about that.
He gets upset what?
About things.
Anything? Yeah. Yeah, you know what they say. He's
Oh, you're angry.
Yes, he's angry. And let's share a fine bottle of Chianti this weekend. Or at least she and I are going to. She's Catherine Vina. See how I did that? Vina instead of Vino.
I like that.
I'm just going to be sure I don't spill any on my my shoes because I got nice whites on and they're, you know, KKK whites. And you know, what would
Don't want to get those.
what would a pair of KKK whites be with Chianti spilled all over them? No, it's a question. What would they
Not
be?
even
Red Dragon.
They could be red dragons.
Hey, I like that.
They could be Chianti whites or something. I don't know. But those are this week's Sneakerbox Podcast Lady Sneakerheads of the Week. Brought to you by at Kick It With DD 365. Francis, not to exclude you. Where would I find that?
Christian Mingle.
You were prepared for that one, weren't you? Wow. J-Date. No.
Blackpeoplemeet.com.
There you go.
I like it. Asian Alley.
Black and Tender. I don't know.
Hey.
Farmers only.
Farmers only. Wow. No, none of those. You would find it on Instagram. Yes, we all know that. So that's all I got for this week. We'll see you next week for more Black History Month fun. And we do have a... What?
Because you just talked about your KKK white shoes. And
I can transition. Why can't you? I'm on a higher plane, okay?
Don't go saying all that stuff.
No, I won't. I'll be quiet. Anyway, next week back in the studio for 11ish Eastern time, 11ish maybe ish. And with that, have a great rest of the week. And we got a big interview airing next week, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Yes, and I'm sure you'll tell more about that.
Yep.
Wait, who?
Oh, yeah, you
No,
weren't here
not
for that.
who. Doctor Who's not coming in.
Francesca.
Yeah, Francis wasn't here for that interview. He was here, but he wasn't here. Mentally.
Are those fighting words?
Yep. Do something.
Cool.
I wish. No, I'm still mad though. I wish I had told him.
Wait, are
man.
are we recording still? Hello?
we're still
Oh, there we go.
Is it too late? Can I call him? Can I hit him up?
He ain't in Atlanta anymore.
I mean, but
Hello?
you can still find him, all right?
Hello, can we close the show?
Oh,
No. No, we can't.
Sorry. All right. So anyway, that about wraps up this week's show. Episode 158. So away from 160.
Oh damn! What's that? What's a what?
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 Oh, is it the Sesquin?
Yeah, that's what I was. What's 160?
Octotennial?
Yeah, I don't know. What's the word for that?
It is not the sesquicentennial, no.
It does 200 have a name?
I'm sure it does.
Yes, it's called bicentennial.
Okay. Much
You just
easier to
called me,
pronounce.
are you stupid or something?
That was exactly the sound effect that I was picking.
I'm as stupid as a stupid does.
All right.
You need rain to
Stop,
stretch your
stop.
out.
Say no,
Stop.
no. Remember to use Crip Protect, the official partners of the Sneaker Box Podcast, to clean and protect your shoes from anything life or nature throws at it. Get the most out of your sneakers. Practice safe stunting and go to CripProtect.com and get your shoes for protection. You can also follow them on Instagram and Twitter at Crip Protect. Make sure to follow our sister shows, the Monday Midsole that comes on Mondays, 8 p.m.
Oh yeah, it is Monday.
The Talking Kicks, they're on Talking Kicks channel on YouTube. They come on Wednesdays, I believe.
Looking at me like that?
Not Mondays.
Definitely not Mondays.
Yeah.
What season
Or
are
not
they in
on
right now?
Saturdays.
What season are they in? And then Sneaker Files, find them on. I think they're doing a YouTube thing as well. He Hoarders.
Yep.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to them. Man, I want to go back to the Bay Area so bad, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to cut it this year. Anyway.
Also, wait, with the podcast roll call, JD and Norm from Get in the Van.
Yes.
It was JD's. It was Norm's birthday yesterday, so I just remembered that.
Shout out to him. Yes.
Yeah. And they just.
Did Sir Mix-a-Lot? It's on birthday.
I don't know what they're doing.
I'm telling you, they're like his biggest fans. You would
He
think
is.
He would be so grateful.
Norm is. So
they contribute more to his downloads than he does. Anyway, Jumpman's word of the day: you can really change the world if you care enough. Marion Wright Edelman. You know how I feel about three names, so I just call her Mary Edelman. All right, so it's episode 158. We'll get to 159 this week. We will break that 3-way tie.
Yeah.
Fight to the death?
Yes. Just give them one stick and put them in the pit.
Who can send
whoever emerges victorious.
Who can send the most out of pocket picture to our
Become the
DM?
Black Panther. Anyway, so it's episode 158. We'll get to you guys on 159 next week. We love y'all. We out.
All right, peace.
Peace.
Peace.